What is going on, everyone? Thanks so much for making it here on time. My name is Chris Martinez, and I am here with my twin brother, Eric. Eric, say what's up.
What's up, guys? I'm pumped up about this webinar, and I want to just teach you guys everything I possibly can about creating a six-figure online coaching business, baby.
Oh, we are pumped. All right, guys, so I want to welcome you to today's presentation. Today we're going to be covering something that we are so excited to share with you guys. We're very passionate about this. As you can see from my slide here, we're going to show you how to build a six-figure online fitness coaching business without wasting tons of time and money on things that don't work. How many of you guys want to learn how to create a six-figure online fitness coaching business? Raise some hands, show some love. I don't know about you, but that's what gets me fired up. And just knowing that you are that close to the goals, the success, to what it is you are looking for, and this presentation is going to walk you behind that process. I promise you that. If you feel like we are going way too fast or I'm rambling on too fast, don't worry. At the end, we're going to give you a link where you can download all these amazing slides so you guys can revisit them and look at them later. Now, one thing I want to stress before we get too deep into this, if you'd have asked me or any of my clients, most of them less than a few months ago, if they thought that this presentation would transform their life in the way that it has, they probably wouldn't have believed me, okay? But now, just a few short months later, it's happened. It's happened to them, and I know it can happen to you as well. But only if you're paying attention. So you guys have to be paying attention. You got to sit up straight, take some notes as we are sharing with you all these amazing things, okay? So what I need from you is a commitment. You have to commit to me, or else I'm going to be kind of just talking away, and you guys are just going to be just, just going on your phones, social media. So I need a commitment, okay? I need for you to commit for the next 60 minutes or so to give me 100% of your undivided focus and attention so that we can show you the same thing we showed our clients, because as soon as you see it, and you see how simple and how powerful it is, then I know you can implement it as well. You guys good with that? Come on, I need some yeses. I need some yeses. Can you dedicate at least 60 minutes of your time right now to give me your full undivided attention and focus? All right, that's what I want to hear. Okay, now what that means is that if you've got Facebook open, Instagram, Twitter, anything, please close it down, guys, or just hit airplane mode. Also too, if you're texting people, just put that to the side for now. I want you to put those away and pretend like we are sitting in the same room together, because if you do that, I promise you that this experience will be so much more powerful for you, okay? I don't want you to miss out on something that could literally be the moment that everything changed for you. And I know that it can happen because it's happened for others and us as well too. But with that said, I'm ready to jump in right into it.
I'm ready, baby. Let's do it.
All right, you guys ready to get started? Let's do it.
Okay, so now I'm guessing for a lot of you, this is probably not your first web class. I know you've seen a webinar or a web class before, so this is not something new that you've seen. The first thing I want to mention is that if you failed at building an online fitness coaching business or even any type of fitness business in the past, it's not your fault. There's actually a lot of information out there, and it can be confusing, okay? Many times that information overload keeps you from success, and it's quite okay. If you've been concerned in the past that you just can't succeed with having an online fitness business, I want to put those fears to rest. You can do this. You just need the right person to explain it to you. And that's what we're here for. The fitness industry wants you to think that you can only help people in person or work at a brick and mortar gym to be successful. And that is just not the case. We are here to tell you that they are flat out wrong. They have their own reason for you wanting to think that, but it's not true. And if you've ever thought that the fitness gurus actually want you to fail, you're probably right. They don't benefit from you succeeding. They want you to keep making very little in the gym and working crazy hours so that you can get all the glory. The difference with us is that we actually care about your success and truly want to see you live the life of your dreams.
So we are here to help you succeed. I promise you that. So that's what we're here for. And I know you have a dream to change the world and make an impact and live an amazing lifestyle, right? You want to live that badass lifestyle that's catered around health, wealth, love, and happiness that you have total control of in creating. And we want to show you how to make that happen during this web class. Here's what you're going to learn during this presentation. Secret number 1, online fitness coaching is the most profitable form of personal training. We can make more in one day offering online fitness coaching than we can in a month training in a gym. We've done this ourselves. Secret number 2 is going to be the simple and easy way you can be the expert to your clients without years of training. We don't personally have to know everything about everything, right? There's so much information out there. We can master this craft. Big plus because we also want to enjoy ourselves. That's huge. Secret number 3 is going to be you'll discover how to offer the right services to create a win for you and your clients most importantly. We only need a little group of clients to make this work, about 3 per month. Just picture that. That's so ideal to do.
All right, so you're probably asking, who is this for? All right. Now, it's basically for two types of people. But first off, how many of you guys already have an online fitness coaching business and you're watching this right now? All right. Now, if you already have an online fitness coaching business and it's running successfully, then this presentation is for you, because this is the same exact process we take our clients through who are trying to scale their business to 6 figures and beyond. Okay. So if you already have an online fitness coaching business, this will show you how to quickly scale that company using our dynamic online fitness coaching process. Now, how many of you guys don't quite have a business yet? You're kind of more in the startup phase, and we've been there, we've done that. And so you know you want a business and you're kind of putting things together, but you're a startup, okay? So if you are a startup, then this dynamic online fitness coaching process is perfect for you, because most people in the fitness industry, they typically don't just one startup, okay? For most fitness professionals, it takes 3 or 4 or 5 startups before they have any success, okay? And what is sad is that most fitness professionals who are trying to go out and sell something and create something, usually before they ever have success, they run out of one or two things. They either run out of time or they run out of money. I don't want that happening to you. And so this dynamic online fitness coaching process is going to show you how to be successful the first time. And that's the key here. It will dramatically speed up your success. And so if you're in the startup phase, then you are in the perfect spot, because you're not going to have to go through all this trial and error when you understand this, because it's very easy to be successful on your very first try. Trust me, we've made a lot of mistakes. We've accelerated the learning curve for you.
Yeah, and like Chris said, this dynamic coaching process is fire, guys, and we cannot, just wait to get into more information on this. So our goals for you on this web class are as follows. We want you to understand that the only way for you to exponentially grow your fitness training business is through online fitness coaching, okay? We also want you to understand that the only way to build an online fitness coaching business is through a system. You have to have systems. And we're going to show you guys, here in a minute, what we're going to show you guys here in a minute is called the dynamic online fitness system that's been proven. It's a proven model. We want to show you guys that.
All right, let's get into some house rules. I know we don't like any rules, but we got to set a little bit of house rules for you guys. Okay?
I'm the more structured one. I don't mind some rules, guys.
All right, so first of all, if you're a get-rich-quick person and you're looking for that kind of thing, then this is not going to be a good program or system for you. If you want some magic system where you don't do nothing and get paid, we don't know what that is. We don't have one of those. Honestly, we can't help you out then. If you want to pretend to be an expert but not actually help people, we can't help you out, because we're all about helping others. And by the way, we are going to show you some really amazing results we have had, and we aren't going to be like all these other guys who are like, you can do this too in like 5 minutes in your underwear. We don't know what you're going to do, and we are going to show you some numbers because we are really proud of them, and we just want to show you conceptually how well this has worked for us and others. We certainly aren't making any promises to you, but we know that it's going to work.
So if you guys can, abide by those house rules, and you guys are hard workers, action takers, and want to play the long game, then let's do it, guys. Alrighty, so for those of you that don't know who we are, our names are Chris and Eric Martinez. We're 2 identical twin brothers with humongous eyebrows, as you can see by the picture on there, right? We've been doing the whole online fitness coaching thing for about 6 to 7 years, and working in the fitness industry for over about 10 years. So we have had a lot of experience in the fitness industry just all around. Which seems like a long time, right? Especially since most people tell us we look like we're about 17 years old. I don't know. I would probably just, give credit to like some facial creams, all that type of stuff. We've been doing this for a long time, and we are obsessed with it. We really are. We're so passionate about it. We live and breathe this stuff. We talk about it all day long to people, and, those that want to listen, they probably get annoyed by us, but we really do just love what we do. And that's why we're so excited to be here sharing this stuff with you guys, because I know personally that there's people here that are very passionate just like we are, and that's an amazing thing. So, but we're just normal people just like you. So let's keep that in mind. We're not celebrities. We're not public figures, anything like that. We're normal dudes that just work hard. So this is us hanging out on the beach right here. I'm trying to get some sort of tan going, but it didn't work out too well. And the other picture is me working in the office, right? So I'm always constantly educating myself. That's a picture of me programming a training program for someone. So like I said, we coach our fitness clients online, so we get the freedom and the income to do all the things that we love to do, okay? And that's something that you guys should be striving for as well too, and we're going to be teaching you guys how to do that.
All right, so hanging out with clients, and here's us hanging out with just a few of our over 1,000 clients. We love hanging out with people, getting results with their health, wealth, fitness, and lifestyle. Something we really like to do since we're here in LA is get all of our clients together that are around from Southern California. We do usually like a meetup where we train, and then we go after, maybe grab like a beer or some food and just connect.
Nothing wrong with a beer or two.
All right, let's talk about some clients here, right? So this is Des Murray. Now, Des is a mom of 5, and after she had her 5th baby, she really wanted to compete in a bodybuilding competition. If you look at her before and after pictures, picture, here you can see that she was in decent shape to start with, but prepping for a fitness competition is much different than just getting into healthy weight, and we all know that. She started working with us, and in 13 weeks from her starting point with us to show day, she lost 4.5 inches from her waist and 5 inches from her hips, plus a significant amount of body fat that she lost. All right, let's talk about Dominic here. Dominic CISSN. He fell into this trap that so many of us do, where we slid back into old habits and, eating bad and not being active and pretty much just stopped working out completely. We worked out with him for about 12 weeks, and he lost about 15 pounds of 5 inches from his waist, and as you can see, he made some really great visual changes. Now, Kathleen Gray, she just wanted to look great for her wedding. Something that's just like not a totally different type of, aesthetic type of a goal. She didn't want to step on stage or get in a bikini or nothing. Just wanted to look good in her wedding, feel comfortable and confident. An unfortunate thing happened though right after we started working with her together. She was diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome, which hinders weight loss. We created a plan for her, and needless to say, she looked fantastic for her wedding. Just look at her before and after. She is so much happier and confident, and she looks, feels, and acts like a completely different person now. We have pages and pages of testimonials just like these on our website. And I want you to keep in mind that all these clients we've trained, they're pretty much online. No in-person training was needed. Isn't that cool? Aren't you seeing how powerful this is? And that's really the goal for us with online fitness coaching. Everything we're talking about here, making an impact in our clients' lives and having a business that we truly enjoy each and every day.
Now, don't be fooled by that picture in the top left where we're cheersing to beer. So you guys are catching on to a trend. We do like some beer here.
That's
and there.
apple juice and creatine.
Now, some of the things online fitness coaching has brought us is that we've had a chance to speak around the world sharing our expertise, and we're very grateful for that. In fact, we've shared the stage with people such as Elon Musk, Brett Contreras, Layne Norton, and Ty Lopez. Like I said, we're very grateful for that. We've also been featured in major publications such as, Inc., Forbes, Men's Fitness, Huffington Post, and many other media outlets. We've also written a #1 international best-selling book by the name of The New Era of Fitness. So as you guys can see, we've taken all that work from, 5 to 6 years and compiled it into a book that we're very passionate about. So we've built a multi-six-figure per year online fitness coaching business in the last 5 to 6 years. It's been amazing. And we've had a chance to work with and help some of the top fitness and business professionals in the world. But the reality is we are just like you. We started from the bottom and we worked and grinded so hard.
All right, let's talk about the beginning and take a look at Eric's hair right there. I mean, come on, guys. Like, what do you call that? That's like a crew cut haircut. I don't even know what that is there. He's got something going on. That just shows you what the beginning has been for us, right? This has not been an overnight success. Now for us, this was our very first experience with training fitness clients in person, right? We were broke, living at home with our mom. We were stuck in the gym training clients all day, but making no progress to living the lifestyle we truly wanted. The results with our clients were decent, but we didn't have any time to really make sure our clients were truly taken care of. It was not only frustrating, but disheartening at the same time. And if you're anything like us, you've always wanted to be successful. When we were kids, we used to look at the people who had, the nice cars, the nice clothes, and the great bodies to go with it, and they could do anything they wanted. They were always going on vacation. We'd open up magazines, and these people looked like they were having the greatest time in the world. And man, we said to each other, that's going to be us someday. We don't care what it takes because we know we can do this. But at this point, we were stuck with our personal training, and we really wanted to find something that would allow us to help our clients get even better results, but also didn't have us chained to the gym all day and stuck in these politics and low pay of working at a gym. We wanted to actually do all those things we dreamed about as kids: travel the world while making money, creating our own schedules, living a fun and adventurous lifestyles, all while serving others with our gift and making an impact in the world. We wanted to reach more people around the world and help them with their fitness goals and improve their lives, while at the same time creating an awesome lifestyle for ourselves, which we call living a dynamic lifestyle.
So with all great successes comes some sort of struggle, right? You always hear this from success stories. People always, fail. They learn from those failures. So I want to talk a little bit about our struggle. And again, don't laugh at the picture, at the hairdos. I mean, this was quite a while ago. So you guys can laugh though, because I'm laughing inside secretly. So we were working like crazy to make ends meet and living at home in our mom's 3rd bedroom. Just picture that. This was us in our mom's bedroom right here. We're actually filming a video on meal structuring. So we were living at home sounds good in theory, right? I mean, you move home to save up money, to get back on track. You get mom's cooking, pretty much every night. So it's kind of a good deal. The only thing was that it wasn't happening. It really wasn't. We thought all we had to do was just work harder, take on more clients, get in even better shape, and we would eventually be able to create this lifestyle we always dreamed about. But it wasn't happening. But we weren't making any progress. Actually, we were going backwards. To make things worse, we felt terrible because we had to sell supplements to clients that they didn't really need. I can't stand selling supplements to people that they don't need. Every day, we were torn between our own values with fitness and what the gym made us do so we could, keep our jobs pretty much. And I know some of you guys are in the same situation. It felt even worse because our dreams were slipping away and we had no way to even add more clients to our schedules because we were trading time for dollars. We felt like failures as personal trainers and as sons. It was horrible. So we were doing everything that the corporate gym was telling us to do and it wasn't working. And we weren't happy. It was a hot summer day at the gym we had been training people out of for the past year. Like many gyms, there was no structure with scheduling personal training sessions, and other personal trainers were coming in with their clients taking up all the training equipment and machines. This was pretty much a mom and pop gym, so there was really no structure. I remember one day where I was training a client, and in 1 hour, we were only able to do 2 sets of the exercises. We were pretty much wasting time and the entire session. It was just madness in there. Every machine had lines, and the owner didn't care. In fact, he loved it because the gym was popular, but I felt so horrible because I couldn't actually train my clients. So I was pretty much not serving them the way I wanted to do that, and the gym owner only cared about making money. This wasn't the first time this had happened. Every week there was different situations like this, and I don't know if it was the heat that day that got to me the most, but this is where we put our foot down. I was like, forget this. I can't do this anymore. Okay. So what I did was, we went back home to our mom's house that night and we said to each other, there has to be another way. We went to the drawing board and we were like, we cannot do this anymore.
So others have been successful. In other words, I like to say success breeds success. So we realized we needed help. We needed to look at what we were doing differently if we wanted to get different results for ourselves. So we made a decision that no matter what, we were going to find another way to train our clients, get them better results, and live the dreams we had built that we had given up for quite some time because we were in the gym, working, trading time for dollars. So we wanted to start doing some research online and asking around to find out what others were doing to be successful. It wasn't easy to get real information because so many people follow the same path and haven't been doing anything new. After a while, we noticed that 2 people in the industry kept coming up. Then, as if by chance, something amazing happened. While we were doing our research on both of them, a sign came.
And like Chris said, just to add to that too, you have to have humility as a coach, a trainer, and an entrepreneur. So that's something we just really took, full force on, and we always want to learn from just other great people. So, like we were saying, this sign that we saw, we opened up a monthly issue of a muscular development magazine, and one of those coaches had a column in there. We read it and knew instantly that that what he was doing was not only different, but the path we needed to take if we were going to be successful in the fitness industry was this same path. So what we did was we hired him. We hired him as our mentor. His name is Layne Norton. You guys might know of him. You guys might not. He is an amazing guy. We owe so much, credit to him. We're so grateful for him teaching us so many different things. He was an amazing mentor. The thing that really drew us to him was that he was getting phenomenal results in bodybuilding, but he was doing it completely naturally. And that was such a different concept at the time. Even now, there aren't many people who can, win bodybuilding championships without enhancements. I mean, take it back to the old Arnold days, right? The pumping iron days. Just picture that. So we absorbed everything he was doing and teaching us. We asked him a ridiculous amount of questions. I remember one day he was like, guys, you guys asked way too many questions, but it was all love. So we took in so much good information that, he gave us, and we built this amazing foundation for getting results for our clients.
We made a discovery. We found a keyboard. No, I'm just kidding.
Discovery Channel.
So one day we were talking about the business side of personal training. We discovered that Layne was training all of his clients online, not just in person. This was huge for us. It was a big epiphany. Our eyebrows raised. We were like, dude, why can't we do this? We had never realized that you could train clients online. We had always done it in the gym, and that was all we knew. So this was a huge, huge deal for us. So this became this idea that you could train your fitness clients online and never step foot in the gym again was the spark we needed. It lit a fire under us. It almost burned our eyebrows off. We saw the opportunity and made a huge decision to seize it.
Ooh, Chris is on fire here. So
throw some water on that mic.
So we watched closely, what gaps were missing in the online fitness coaching, and we looked for what we could capitalize on and do differently, because you have to sit there and observe everything and just see, what gaps can be filled and where you can sit there and just really take off on. The few people that were doing it were pioneering this training method, but we didn't think that, they were doing it at a world-class level. We knew we could do a lot better and be, just put our own little twist to it. We made it our own mission to be the best online online fitness trainers in the world. That was our goal. We had it written everywhere, words of affirmation, anything you guys can think of. So what we did was we developed a plan to grow an online fitness coaching business, and that is today called Dynamic Duo Training. So the first part of this plan was to make sure that our services were truly world class. What I mean by world class is pretty much it's not about you, it's about the client, it's about the customer. So you shower those clients in every single way. We wanted the coaching we did with our clients to give them the best information about fitness, nutrition, weight loss, muscle building, and even external factors such as lifestyle, because there's so many things that play a role into making it a fun, realistic, enjoyable, and flexible lifestyle. Next, we wanted to give exceptional customer service, like I said. The likes of which we had never seen in the fitness industry, because a lot of people were just like robotic with emails, right? So we wanted to be very personable. This meant really, really, truly caring about our clients, getting our clients success to get them to reach their goals. This meant fast responses to their questions. We're talking, 1 to 2 hours, 6 hours tops. It meant completely customizing the plans to them, tailoring it to their needs, their goals, all that type of stuff. It meant understanding their goals, their fears, their challenges, their unique situations, and finding them ways to work around those situations while still getting them results and having fun with it. The next thing we wanted to do was to create a community, a culture, guys, for our clients where they could interact with each other and where we could share their successes with everyone else and everybody could have that camaraderie. We wanted this to be a place for them to be excited to interact on a day-to-day basis, and a place to turn on the hard days so that they could know they were being supported by not only us, but by others who had also been going through it and developing that culture and community. Like I mentioned, it's huge.
The problem, what would life be? What would this world be if we didn't have any problems with it? I don't know. I don't think that would ever be possible, right? Do you agree? Okay, so even after all that, things were still not perfect, obviously. Here's what I mean. With each new client we brought on with our online coaching, we had to start over from scratch. Plus, we had to piece together about 13 different products just to get our clients what they needed. Plus, doing client coaching calls on top of all the work we had to do each week was very time consuming. So even though it was effective at getting our clients results, it was eating up about 6 to 8 hours per week for each new client we brought on.
It was very time consuming.
All right. So we ended up getting so frustrated that we decided to create a system for online fitness coaching that would make it really easy for us to coach our fitness clients online. We nicknamed it the Dynamic Online Fitness Coaching Process because it was just for us and our team, our community. We thought that if we could create a system for us that would make it possible to coach our fitness clients online in less time than it took to train them in the gym while getting them better results, we'd be really, really happy. After 8 months of planning, testing, tweaking, and completely reorganizing our online fitness coaching business model, we could now get significantly better results with our online clients and spend half the time we did in the gym. What used to take us 6 to 8 hours a week takes us about an hour now. Just think about that.
What this did for our business and our lives. And though it sounds almost too good to be true, after creating our dynamic online fitness coaching process within 6 years, we had helped over 1,000 people reach their fitness goals through our online fitness coaching program. Just think about that, guys. Over 1,000 people that you could help. Imagine how, gratifying that is and empowering that is. That could be you guys doing this. We didn't have to depend on a gym or anyone else but ourselves. This was the most liberating part. It felt empowering, and most importantly, it was really gratifying that people would trust us with their goals and health, and they trust us to deliver. That's what makes us so happy that so many people have put their faith in us, and it makes it such a better experience to serve them on a whole different level, because at the end of the day, that is what coaching is. It's about them. It's about you. It's about them, not you. It's about serving them and helping them reach their goals. This was a major transformation for us. As a result of this, we were able to achieve our dream of living the badass lifestyle we wanted that involves traveling the world and having a business that serves us rather than hindering us. It has been the great liberator of our lives, I tell you that. Also, we were also able to stop coaching clients in person completely. And that was our choice. I loved coaching people in person, but it was to a point where I was just like, okay, I want to just totally scale this online. And we were able to stop coaching clients because, now we can provide an online coaching service, that was quickly and effectively growing. And in the end, all of this means we are now able to help our mom instead of living in her spare bedroom. And that makes us happier than all the other things that happened combined. Because like I said, when we were living at home, we felt like failures. And you never want to feel like a failure when you're living at your mom's house, right? You always want to try to help your mom out to the best of your ability. And now we take our mom on a vacation every single year. So it's very, very awesome.
All right, before I get into some case studies here, first I want to ask you, are you pumped up about this? Are you awake? Do you have some water? Are you not checking your phone? We just want to make sure that you guys are engaged, you're learning stuff, and our energy's good. So definitely give us some sort of response.
Some comments.
Raise your hand or something like that if we're doing a good job, because we're still pumped up about this and we still want to deliver massive value, which we have for you.
And hopefully the eyebrows aren't taking up too much space.
Now, not only has this worked for us, but here's a story about Henrik, who was on the same webinar recently, and look at the transformation he has had in just 6 short months. Henrik is one of our favorite people. Henrik came to us originally as an online fitness training client of ours. He got great results following our program, and he really wanted to be able to help others reach their health and fitness goals through coaching as well. He started working with us to get his online fitness coaching program off the ground, but he had no background in fitness other than what he had done when going through our program. That didn't stop him though. We showed him how to properly develop training and nutrition programs for his clients, and how to set up a client acquisition system so he could get new clients in the door consistently. In 6 short months, he went from having zero experience in the fitness industry to having a thriving online fitness coaching business where he is helping people reach their health and fitness goals every single day. Are you guys getting this? Are you seeing why this is such an amazing opportunity right now? And the biggest thing we want you to understand is that he followed this exact same dynamic online fitness coaching principles that we're about to show you guys today.
Oh man, Henrik's success is amazing. And you know what, guys, I jumped too quick on that slide, so I apologize, but you know what? I'm not perfect. I'm human. So after being in the fitness industry for more than 10 years, we've discovered the hard way, right? We failed. We've learned from our mistakes. But because of all the tools and the training that we are going to be showing you today, you have a chance to just cheat and get the easy way out. I'm not saying you're going to have a quick turnaround or anything like that, but you guys can expedite the process and not go through all the mistakes that we did. So I'm curious, how many of you guys would rather cut out all the headache and the heartache and just go about it the easy way? Show of hands, comments. If you want the easy way, come over to the chat box and say, Eric and Chris, I want the easy way. Okay, Don, Frank, Michelle, you guys want the easy way. That's totally fine. David, Angela, Marie, John. All right, hundreds of people want the easy way. That's amazing, right? You guys want to expedite the learning curve. Cool. So that's what we're going to do today. First thing we want to do is show you the hard way so you can understand the pain that we had to go through for the first 6 years before the dynamic online fitness coaching process came about, because if you understand this, it will make you appreciate what we're about to share with you today so much more. And I promise you guys will not want to go through those tough times that we went through. Get hired at a gym. Now, this can take a bunch of time to even get hired. Going through demeaning hiring processes and not really getting a choice to work at the gym you want, because the first one that offers us a job, we take it, right? So you don't really get to pick and choose the environment that you want to be associated with. It might not even be a good culture or a good fit for your guys' core values. That's terrible. After that, you have to do many free training sessions. Quote unquote free. The word free, guys, just really think about that. Your free time and education. We did so many free sessions, we can't even count. Very few sessions turn into clients in reality. Clients don't really want to pay for the in-person coaching. Most gyms give free sessions to every single person that signs up for a membership, and the members know that. They take advantage of it. They take advantage of that and your time. They use the free session up and have no intention of continuing on. It's a terrible, terrible system and process, in my opinion. You have to be a sales rock star, and you have to get a lot of these free sessions to turn into clients to make it really worth your while and be successful as an actual, in-person trainer.
So you end up working all hours of the day. And what do we mean by that is you're traveling back and forth to the gym at all hours of the day, multiple times per day to work around your clients' schedules. This is one of the biggest issues for us. We were slaves to our clients' schedules. We would have clients at 5 a.m., another at 11 a.m., another at 6 p.m., one at 8 p.m., and then another at 10:30 p.m. It was crazy. Our sleep schedule was all over the place, and we wasted so much time and money driving back and forth to the gym. Sell training packages and lots of supplements to keep our jobs. This was the worst, seriously. I know some of you that are personal trainers and you get that pressure of having to sell supplements. It's just the shittiest feeling, because at the end of the day, supplements is just icing on the cake, and for you to have to sit there and make that such a priority and at the forefront of their health, it's just a very tough sell, and it's not a very good feeling. So get paid at a small portion of what the clients actually paid for our services. As you know, gyms charge a good amount of their training packages. The only problem is that us trainers get so little of that. We do all the work by just getting the money. You just didn't seem right to us. So I'll give you an example of this. I remember I was working, I actually had a buddy that was working like at Gold's Gym, and I would ask him, how much do you get paid for having a client session? And it was like almost like a 80-20 rule or 90-10 rule, where they would charge like $100 and he would get maybe $10 or $20 out of that hour session. I was just like, wow, it's just incredible.
Yeah, is that really worth your guys' hard-earned time and expertise? I don't think so.
So we would give our free time unpaid to create meal plans for our clients. We wanted them to be successful, and meal planning was a part of that process, but we couldn't do that while training them. We had to do it on our own downtime, which meant we weren't paid to do it. That stung every single time. We didn't have time to educate our clients, so that meant a lot of drop off if they didn't see massive changes within the first month. And you guys know this because when you guys are in, working for some sort of gym, it's almost just like a treadmill process. One client is done, then the next client comes in. You don't have really any time to sit there and educate them. Most people are looking for quick fixes, but rarely do quick fixes have lasting results. We were so busy training clients that we couldn't even educate them on how the body works. Now, this was the big pain. We were always fighting to get new clients because people would stop showing up to their appointments, they'd move away, or they'd cancel their memberships. Even when people are getting great results, they think they can just go at it alone and save money, but most of the time that backfires and they lose all the progress they made, or they just stop showing up because they don't have the encouragement and support that they need on those bad days. That means a lot of client drop off, and it needs to always be fighting, and you always need to be fighting for new clients. That's a tough situation. That's the hard way. The pioneers like us who have been doing this for decades, how we had to do it over and over and over again. We're working like crazy but not making any progress. Isn't that crazy? Don't you guys think? So don't watch this and think, oh, never mind, guys, I'm stressed out, I'm going to leave. That's the hard way. We are going to show you the easy way because there's a better way, and there is an easier way, and through this dynamic online fitness coaching process, we're going to share it with you.
So these are the 3 things we're going to be covering during today's training, okay? I promise you guys, we're going to give you guys some sort of training, some good value to learn something. So I'm glad you guys are sticking through this and staying with us. Truly, truly appreciate it. If you have a pad or a paper out, you guys, please write these notes down and really take it serious. So the 3 secrets of online fitness coaching are as follows. Secret number 1 is going to be online fitness coaching is the most profitable form of personal training. And we're going to elaborate on all these secrets, so just bear with us. We can make more in one day selling online fitness coaching than we can in a month training in a gym. Think about that. Secret number 2 is the simple and easy way you can be the expert to your clients without years of training. We don't personally have to know everything about everything, right? We live in a society where there's so much information being thrown at us. Big plus because we also want to enjoy our lives. That's huge. Secret number 3 is going to be you'll discover how to offer the right services to create a win for you and your clients. That's going to be a huge one, guys. We only need a little group of clients to make this work. Only about 3 clients per month. Think about that. That's very, very realistic.
Secret number 1. Do not tell anybody about this secret. You see how my voice is kind of going like that?
They're secret, guys.
Don't tell anybody. Online fitness coaching is the most profitable form of personal training, okay? Most people don't realize this. There's a hot market for online fitness coaching. Now, let me tell you a quick story, okay? So, I remember when I was working for this small gym, and it was back in my hometown, and there wasn't really good communication between me and the manager, and it was a lot of it was on the manager's part, and I would sit there and admit if a lot of it was on my part, but it was his part. He didn't have a really good system with his independent trainers and how to sit there and kind of use that to his advantage. So what happened was, I pretty much capped out on how many hours I could work. I think I was working, 40 to 60 hours a week, and the most I could charge was probably like $80 per session because of the area, the demographic that I was attracting with that gym, right? And the frustrating part was, the only other option I had was either work 80 plus hours, so tack on 20 more hours, or work 7 days per week, 80 hours like that. Could you just imagine that? Like that would leave me no life. I would sit there and get burnt out. I could never sit there and serve my clients to the full ability, working 7 days a week, 80 hours per week. There's just no possible way. So it was very, very frustrating at that point. Until I sat there and discovered online personal training, which allowed me to free up more time. It allowed me to create my own packages, my own prices, my own systems on how to get clients in and manage it that way. And that's what we're going to teach to you. So let me talk a little bit more about some of the pros and why the online fitness coaching is the most profitable form of personal training for you. So the low startup investment and high profit, okay? The cost of getting started is very low, and the margins to make a profit are very high, right? It doesn't cost that much money to really start up your online fitness coaching business. All you really have to do is have either a landing page or some sort of website. It doesn't have to be a $3,000 website to start. You start very small, and then you keep scaling up as your guys' demand goes, right? Supply and demand, very basic economics that you go off of. So the biggest thing is, it's a very low startup to start it, and it could be to the point where you can make a high profit. So the margins are great on that.
And all you need is a computer. Everybody has access to a computer.
So you can work remotely with no overhead costs, right? So think about it. If you're a gym owner and you're in personal training in person, you have to have an overhead cost. You're paying that gym. You're paying for the lights. You're paying for everything else that you have in there. You're probably paying off the equipment, okay? So with the ability to work remotely, you have no overhead costs and you're able to work anywhere you want. So you can pretty much go to like, a Starbucks. You can go to some sort of workplace. You could go
Public libraries.
You can go to the beach and work as long as you have like maybe like one of those mobile, hotspots. I mean, you're fine. You can pretty much work remotely, which is great. Your clients can be from anywhere in the world, okay? And this is what the greatest part is, because when you're in-person training, doing one-to-one personal training, you can only reach the clients that are in a certain amount of radius, maybe 5 to 20 at the most miles of a radius, right? With online personal training, with the technology, with Facebook ads, with Instagram, with email marketing, with YouTube, you can reach clients in different countries, which is crazy. And that's what's so crazy. I remember Eric and I, we got a couple of clients from like United Kingdom. We got ones from Australia. We got ones all the way from like Europe. And we're like, dude, like what the heck? Like that's crazy. They want to work with us. Like how did they even come across this? So it's just really, really cool to be able to just, open up your pool and be able to work with anybody around the world.
And just think about that for a moment. Just think about how many other people's lives you can impact from across the world in different countries that need your help. They need your expertise. And, they might not have those kind of resources where they live. So by you being able to, take care of that and help them out from just another country or another state, I mean it's freaking amazing. It really, really is.
So many people want to work out at home or on their own, right? So here's another problem I remember when I was a personal trainer. Like I didn't have my own gym, so I couldn't sit there and design it the way I wanted. So you had to go off of whatever equipment you had or the way the manager had it designed, right? So a lot of people get intimidated on going into a gym. Into like, gyms, whether like studios, if it's like a 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness with the crowds. Just people like to kind of work out in either their own home gym. They like to work out at a park or just do it by themselves and kind of isolate themselves. So here's the thing. If you're an online personal training, you could sit there and customize and tailor a program like to whatever they have as far as a home gym. You can tailor a workout to, as long as they have the equipment to work out outside. You can make it individualized to them to where they don't have to feel like they're dreading going to your guys' gym and getting that one-to-one personal training session.
And just think about how many people are actually traveling these days, right? So you can customize them a hotel workout, a hotel room workout, a hotel gym workout just somewhere on the beach. I mean, the choices are endless when it comes to sitting here and helping these clients out.
And lack of trainers available at private gyms, okay? So people who are working in the corporate world have access to gyms in their buildings, but those gyms don't have personal trainers. They need someone who knows how to get them results to walk them through their workouts and meal planning. And that's exactly where online personal training comes in, because, for instance, you can have somebody that's working in the corporate world, they're very, very busy. They don't have access to their gyms. Now you could sit there and give them an intake form. They can let you know exactly what they like for as far as a training program, and you can sit there and tailor and design a program around what they like and what they have access to. Okay, so that is what the beauty of online personal training is.
And like I said before, it's about them. It's not about you.
Right. You might be thinking you can't get started with this because your clients love meeting with you in person and they won't actually do their workouts without the appointment. Well, actually, we found that when you give people a real solid plan, coach them properly, set expectations, they will show up at the gym more on their own than when they are meeting with you in person. And they feel a lot less guilty around the whole situation when they have to adjust their workout times. This makes them much happier about their whole workout experience. So now we've been showing you how you can transition from working in the gym all day to being an online fitness coach. Isn't that awesome? Don't you guys think that's pretty cool?
I think it's pretty awesome, guys. I must say, I had to just jump in there and say that. But I mean, are you guys enjoying this? Did you guys find value in secret number 1? Please give some feedback. Type in some comments. We got 2 more secrets to go, and I'm going to give you guys secret numero 2 right now. Okay, so you can be the expert to your clients without years of training. What does that exactly mean? It's a common misconception that being an expert means you have to know everything about everything or have some big fancy degree, right? Degrees these days they're still important, but they're just not as relevant as they used to be. The reality is that being an expert really means being an expert about one thing. That thing you are great at is your core strength, right? Your true hidden gift and talent that you have to serve the world with. It's a thing that sets you apart from most other people out there. It makes you unique in the marketplace. It makes you desirable. It makes you become your own niche within the fitness industry. When we started, we didn't know everything, but we knew personal training really, really well, right? And we mastered that craft. And most importantly, we knew how to build relationships with people, being natural extroverts. Isn't that right?
That's exactly right.
So a little backstory on that is I used to be a counselor for I would say it's like a lower profit type like it's for students that are low income that are wanting to go to college, right? So I used to work doing that, helping these kids out that are going to transition to college. And just to make a long story short, I had that natural ability to connect with them. These kids always wanted to come to me, ask me for my advice. They really wouldn't go to the other guidance counselors for their advice because they knew that they could relate with me. They knew that I was being authentic, to them, and I was giving them the best, honest, wholehearted advice possible. And it came down to a point where some of my coworkers were even just actually jealous about that trait that I held to be able to build relationships and actually have a good personality to help these kids. So it got to a point where, work became kind of uncomfortable just with coworkers. I was no longer enjoying what I was doing. So I had to sit there and kind of step away and be the bigger person and walk away from that. It was very tough to do that because I felt like I was impacting a lot of kids' lives, just with building the relationships, teaching them good people skills. But at the end of the day, that wasn't, kind of what my legacy was all about. But I just wanted to I wanted to share that story with you guys, that some of you guys have a talent with building relationships, and you guys are very good at that. And just think about how you guys can actually take that to the next level with coaching clients all around the world online. It's amazing. Okay, let's talk about a couple other ways that you can become the expert. So choose a niche to specialize in. What I mean by that is there's so many different niches out there that you can actually just specialize in, and that's the beauty of being an entrepreneur. There's so many different resources out there. There's so many different ways to brand yourself, to stand out, be a persona. So when I say this with different niches, right, I'm talking about examples of, you could be a yoga studio. You could be a mindset coach. You could be someone that coaches clients with CrossFit. You could be someone that coaches clients for marathons, for triathlons, bodybuilding, just, general population. There's so many different, niches out there to where it's just like, there's no excuse for it. There's so many different gaps out there that need to be filled. It's amazing. And our niche that Chris and I first carved was, obviously body composition change and bodybuilding and bikini and figure. That was our niche, but you don't have to follow that same niche. There's so many out there. Okay. And then also too, if you have a clear and concise systems being run through your business, you don't need years to be an expert, and you can still impact and change people's lives. So what do I mean by that? So I can have an example of somebody that has a, 5-year degree in exercise science. And then I can have somebody that just is, all about self-education, right? They've done their certifications. They've taught themselves. They've had mentors, all that stuff. So again, me personally, I think that the person that's always going to, have that experience and, in the trenches experience behind with the mentors that have gone through it is going to have that advantage. So, you don't have to sit there and have these, high level degrees, these high level certifications, to sit there and start your own business as an online trainer. Yes, it is helpful. It is great to have those accreditations, but at the end of the day, there's no one out there saying, that there's a law or anything that you cannot sit there and start your own thing with the knowledge base that you have and the systems that you have right now, because you are an expert. If you weren't an expert, you would not be on this webinar listening to me and wanting to, master your craft and take your expertise to the next level.
But let's just expand on that a little bit. Let's take that first subject where he is in, an exercise science degree or something like that for 5 years, has no business experience, has never had any mentors or anything like that. Then you have the other subject where, maybe they've had a couple of years of, being under a mentor, experiencing in the trenches of personal training, stuff like that, some business education. I think that subject B is going to be more far off and in a better situation to succeed because he has the business experience. He has that savviness. He has the real life type of experiences of in the trenches on how to get clients, how to sit there and, build relationships, as opposed to the other person that's just focusing on his, academics. That's all they know. They don't know how to build a relationship. They don't know anything about business, marketing, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. And that pretty much just actually covered my next point on that. So the next thing I want to talk about is, as long as you know how to build relationships and connect with people, you don't have to have an advanced degree to impact people's lives and change their health, right? So again, I told you guys my story. I had a very natural, ability to establish relationships with kids. I carry that over, to personal training. So I've always been naturally kind of like that educator. I know how to sit there and put things in layman terms. I know how to connect with people and make them feel comfortable. So again, if you have that natural ability, then online coaching, you're going to flourish in it. You really are. And because that's what it's all about. Like I've been saying, it's about the client. It's never about you. They are going to sit there investing in you. They can go and get all the information, the training, nutrition, all that stuff elsewhere. There's so many different resources out there. At the end of the day, they are investing in you. They want to build that relationship with you. So you have to sit there and deliver that relationship and make it, you have to go the extra mile. You really, really do. So the last point to secret number 2 is getting results for people and overcomes almost any objection about you being an expert. So again, I could use 2 examples here. I could have, practitioner A be this person that has this amazing degree, PhD, but at the end of the day, he doesn't know how to get people results. But then you have practitioner B, right, that doesn't have all these degrees. He's not quote unquote an expert. He's self-educated. He knows his stuff, but he knows how to get people results. So what do you think is who do you think is gonna, pretty much, be more successful as that online coach, going forward? Probably practitioner B, because at the end of the day, clients don't care about that. They care about getting results and building habits and making that and living a really well-balanced lifestyle. That's what it's all about being a practitioner. It's not about being the smartest, having the best systems out there. Yes, that's all great. But again, you have to establish relationships, and you're in this profession to freaking help people. That's what it's all about.
And get them results.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Yes. So you might be thinking, you can't become an expert at your chosen niche. Well, actually, when you know more than someone else, you're an expert to them. Your clients don't know what you know. The information you have gained, even if it's just a little bit more than them, is what makes you the expert in their eyes. It really, really is. And trust me, I've learned this from experience. We've just shown you how you can become an expert in your fitness coaching niche without spending years before even getting a client. How cool is that? Can I get an amen? Can you imagine being perceived as an expert to your clients? Literally, can you guys imagine that? Take a moment to really imagine that. And finally, do you see what that will do for your business? And most importantly, your lifestyle. So again, take a moment just to really just think about that.
All right. Secret number 3. We've gone through 2 secrets, and this is going to be the 3rd secret. You guys ready?
Again, if this is good value, guys, let us know. We want some feedback.
All right. So how to offer the right services to create a win for you and your clients as well. So let me tell you about a story that happened. This is kind of related to how to offer the right service to create a win for you and your clients. So I remember I was trying to learn a little bit more about social media marketing, and I bought this course. I think it was like a 8-week course. It was like $9.97 or something like that. And I thought I was going to learn a bunch of stuff about social media marketing, like how to get myself out more on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, kind of like the ins and outs of that, right? But it's funny, the person that was selling this, it was more kind of geared towards like e-commerce. If you guys don't know what e-commerce is, it's more kind of like, selling stuff online, like having a cart like where you sell t-shirts or something like that. So it was geared towards like more like that. And he was marketing it and selling it as social media. So do you see that that's not congruent with what he was, selling and offering? That wasn't the right service to create a win for him or me, right? So that is a story I just wanted to tell you, because you can't do that. You can't sit there and be an online personal training coach saying you're going to sell them on how to, do something else, but then, promise another different type of thing within your services. So I just want to share that story with you.
Yeah, I think just to add that too, you get one reputation as a coach, a business owner, and you really don't want to sit there and go down that road and get bad reviews, and, just stick to your integrity and your core values.
Yeah. And then I want to tell you kind of like a flip story to what I just told you with the social media marketing and the e-commerce, right? So I remember too, there was this coach out there. I'm not going to put any names out there or anything like that, but, I was actually following him. I looked up to him. I wanted to do just an hour Skype call and pay for his time and just kind of pick his brain and see if I could learn anything to apply to my clients. And, what was funny was that I paid him, a flat amount for that hour, and it was great. I learned a lot of stuff from him. But what happened was he kind of sat there and screwed himself over, because he was talking to me for about like 3 hours on Skype, right? In my head, I was like, dude, like, I just paid you a certain amount of money for only 1 hour, and you're giving me 3 hours of your time. Like, this is great, like, for me, but I felt bad in a way because I only paid for an hour, and he's kind of screwing himself over by giving me 3 hours of his time. You know what I mean? So it's just a story that I want to tell you, that you have to create the right services to create a win for you and your clients. It was a win for me, but it wasn't a win for him though, because he sat there and lost out on money and time. Okay. So I want to sit there and have you understand that we're here to help you create an offer and the services to create a win for you and your clients, both of you guys. So you guys can both win, not just one. Okay. So let's get into this a little more though. So we're still going to be talking about, offering the right service to create a win-win for you and your clients. Okay. So the first thing is learn what top fitness coaches are offering, right? Learning under other coaches to see their mistakes and what they do well and what you can do to add your own touch to your services and programs, right? I think it's great to sit there and learn from other fitness coaches. I think if you do that, you're either just very black and white minded. You're in this, fixed mindset to where you think you know it all, and you're not in the growth mindset to where you want to learn from others that are either doing, research if somebody else has worked with even more than 1,000 clients than you, or if they've been around the block. I mean, I think that's just a really bad way of looking at it if you're not open to sit there learning from other coaches and seeing how you can apply it to your own coaching and systems.
Yeah, and that's just called humility, right? And that's something that Chris and I really learned from our mentors, is to have humility and go learn from other people. And you might not agree with certain things people are doing or putting out there, but why not just go through like their sales funnel, their email sequences, buy their products, just to see what they're doing and how you could possibly make that, emulate something like that very close and make it that much better with your own twist to it, right? I'm not saying to sit there and go copy, plagiarize people's work. That's not something that I advocate or ever will do. But why can't you go and get ideas from other people and put your own twist to it and put it out there to your followers, to your clients, and really have them benefit from it?
Simplify everything for your clients. All right. So I'll tell you another story on this. I remember when we first started, Eric and I, obviously the clientele we wanted at the time back, I would say 3-4 years ago was, the high level athlete, the natural bodybuilder, the figure competitor, the bikini competitor, right? But we hadn't really earned to get that type of clientele. So it's funny, we had general population clients, and we would sit there and just make our systems and our programs so complicated to where, when you put yourself in their shoes and you look back at it, you're like, shit, like, why would I have done that? You're sitting there teaching them about nutrient timing and, all these fancy things to where it doesn't even really matter at the end of the day. They don't care. They just want to sit there and get in shape. They just want something that's going to be applicable to their lifestyle, their preferences, and create habits over time to get results within their fitness. So biggest take home point is just simplify everything for your clients. Don't make it too hard. And just put yourself through their shoes and just walk through it yourself like you're them. Okay, so identify your ideal client, right? So identifying your ideal avatar and niche and seeing who you are really realistically capable of helping, and your why and purpose behind the avatar and niche. I think so too many times, a lot of people will want to start an online fitness coaching business, and we've made mistakes like this too, but I see too many people try to be the jack of all trades. They try to coach bodybuilders. They try to coach general population. They try to sit there and do powerlifting coaching, CrossFit coaching. It's like, look, sit there and hone in on a niche. And if you're not qualified to be a powerlifting coach or a bodybuilding coach, if you haven't really done it yourself, why are you sitting there coaching other people to it? You don't really have that right to do that, in my opinion, right? So stay in your lane and understand what we're going to teach you is identifying your why and purpose. Why do you want to sit there and train bodybuilders? What is the purpose behind, coaching bodybuilders? Why do you want to sit there and, emphasize a diet and like ketogenic diet? What is the purpose behind you wanting to emphasize being the ketogenic type of coach to go to? So you need to identify your ideal client and your niche.
Yeah, and just to add to that too, a quick little story. With Chris and I, like I said, we have so much integrity for what we do, and we know how to stay in our lane. We used to get a lot of inquiries from people, both female and males, about programming powerlifting, type approaches and coaching clients for powerlifting meets, but literally, guys, we could have sat in there and probably programmed them to do that and made more money. But again, that wasn't, that did not resonate with our core values and our integrity. We knew that we have never done powerlifting, and a powerlifting meet, that's not something we really cared for or practiced and preached. So we sat there and we actually referred them to other coaches that specialized in powerlifting. And I kid you not, the coaches that, we reached out to were so amazed and so happy and just so thankful that we had, that actual, we were able to stay in our lane and not sit there and try to be fake and coach people through something we've never even done. So just use that story as kind of like a reminder to always stay in your lane and don't sit there and try to be someone you're not.
So Eric just stole point number 4 right there on only offer services you can fulfill. So you guys pretty much understand that what Eric just talked about, right? Stay in your lane and just make sure you can fulfill that service that you have on your website, your program sheet, whatever it is.
I had to take that one, guys.
All right, put your client success at your top priority, right? It's kind of what we talked about in secret number 2, where your client success should be at the forefront every single time, right? It should come with customer service, building a relationship with them, taking a general, interest in what they like to do, in the gym, in the kitchen, outside of the gym and kitchen, their lives, their work, their careers, stuff like that, right? So put your client success at the top for the priority, because at the end of the day, your clients aren't buying your business, right? They're buying you as a person. There's something about them that they like and resonates with them, and they just want to build that relationship, at the same time have your services with them. So just remember that they're buying you. They're not buying like your business or your name or anything like that. Okay, so always have that client success at the top priority. Always shower your clients. Always sit there and have in the back of your mind that they came to you to build a relationship and get results at the same time. That's what matters the most, because then that's where they're going to sit there and rave about you. So you might be thinking that clients won't want your services. What really happens is that when you have a service that actually helps people, actually helps them lose weight, build muscle, reverse health issues, makes them feel better, be more productive, and puts that power back in their hands, they want your services and they want them like crazy. They go out and their friends ask them what they did to look so great. That's when your name comes up. When you provide great services, your name spreads like wildfire. So we've just shown you how you can create great services that are a win for you and your clients. Isn't that great? Don't you guys think that was cool what we just showed you? Would your clients get better results? Honestly, let us know what these secrets we just said. Would your friends and family think about you and your business a little differently? Would that feel amazing? Could you travel the world while making money, create your own schedule, live a fun and adventurous lifestyle, all while serving others within your gift? That would be pretty great, don't you think?
So let me ask you a question, and this is going to be a good question, guys. So you guys ready for it? You ready for the question? I think they're ready for it. If you followed what I showed you in secret number 1 and took your fitness coaching online with a system that is already working, then you did what we showed you in secret number 2 and positioned yourself as the expert in your niche of the fitness industry, and then you use secret number 3 to offer the right services to create a win for you and your clients, do you think you could be successful? Honestly, I'm asking this question. Do you think you could be successful? All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. A lot of you guys, right? That is exactly what I want to hear. I want you guys to have faith and believe in yourselves and know that I know you guys are action takers. Otherwise, you would not be here on this webinar. So again, let me ask you another question. All right. Now I'm just generally curious. We've been on this webinar for over an hour right now, which I really appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us and ourselves. We talk a lot. I know it's terrible sometimes. I've got to ask you a question though. This is a serious question. We need to know how many of you are feeling like this girl right here. Honestly, everyone's like, yes, I'm drowning. All right. So yes, it kind of feels like you got a higher hose in your mouth, right? I know this has gone fast and we had to do a lot. We had a lot to cover in a short period of time. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, it's okay. Trust me, we've been in that situation with, information overload. It happens. Our goal was to help open your eyes to what's possible, okay? This new opportunity of online fitness coaching that can dramatically transform your life from this point forward if you actually take action and apply yourself to it. Guys, I know so many people out there that are selling themselves short as coaches and trainers. They have a gift they can offer the world, but they're just scared. They're scared. They don't want it. They won't choose faith over, they're not choosing faith over fear. And it's just, honestly, it's very frustrating to see that. I don't want you guys to be those same people. Now, for some of you guys, you're going to go out there and try to make this happen on your own, and you'll be able to kind of get going and get things going, and that's fine. I respect that. But for some of you guys, we want to make sure that you don't get lost or waste a huge amount of time trying to figure out all the little things that make the big difference. Again, time is valuable, you guys. You guys don't want to waste time at all. We want to make sure that you have success during this process. So is it okay with you if we spend 15 minutes or so going over a very special offer we created to help you implement online fitness coaching? Is that okay with you guys? You guys good with that? I promise it won't be boring. Because this will literally give you the ability to take what we talked about today and implement it into a step-by-step process. You guys okay with us sharing that? You guys good with that? All right, guys, I need some hands, some comments. All right. Everyone's saying, please do it. Go for it, guys. That is exactly what I want to hear, guys, because I told you guys are here for a reason. You guys are action takers. So please, keep throwing those comments my way. That's what I've been waiting for, for the last hour though. Okay. So we're good to go on this. All right. We really hope you guys enjoyed what we've covered so far, but these 3 big secrets have really made a big difference in our lives and as business owners and entrepreneurs. If you found everything we've been talking about helpful, you'll really like our new program called the Dynamic Inner Circle. Woo! I'm pumped for this, guys. I told you this was going to be good.
So the Dynamic Inner Circle. And you know what? You registered for this web class, remember? And you're here right now with us. And you know that if you really apply this stuff, you can see incredible results in your life, right? And that's why you're going to want to be a part of this Dynamic Inner Circle.
You guys aren't going to want to miss this.
If you want to, the big benefits, list main benefits. So if you want to, attract clients only ideal into your online fitness coaching business. If you want to learn how to generate leads on demand. If you want to learn how to only talk to people who know who you are, know how much you charge, and have jumped through hoops to talk to you because you are the expert in your niche. If you want to know how to have a selling process that's not high pressure, that's really friendly, that helps everybody no matter what. And if you want to know how to tie all this together into an elegant system that you can give you dependable and consistent results, then this is for you.
He forgot to mention too, though, to live a badass lifestyle. That's huge, guys. You guys want to be able to travel and do and work wherever you guys want. You guys don't want a boss telling you guys what to do.
Big brother Eric.
So this is specifically just for you guys, okay? So the two options that we're going to be having is, the first thing you're going to see is that there are actually, option one, okay? So two different options here, and we did this because we have a home study version for you guys that we want you guys to look at as well too. Why not always have some sort of, home study version if you can have that? Option number two, one that is really intensive, where you actually come here to LA to hang out with us and our team. Think about that. You guys get to come to beautiful SoCal, hang out with us and our team. What is better than that? And it's obviously more expensive. So we also have the home study version that you can do at home, like I mentioned earlier. So we have two different options for you, depending on what works for you right now, what you guys can actually, budget or invest in. But again, you guys, like I've said before, you guys want to invest in the actual mentorship and have more time with us. So the first thing you're going to get when you invest in the Dynamic Inner Circle coaching program is access to what we call the Dynamic Online Fitness Coaching Masterclass. We've been talking a little bit about this. So this is an 8-week fully immersive training that we are giving, and here's what we do. So week one, we find the money. Remember earlier when we talked about finding the right niche within the industry? This training helps you do that, as well as discovering your passion within the industry so that you can create a community around your business. This is huge. This is just week one. Think about what the other weeks are going to cover.
Week two, we earn that money. We earn it. That's our money. In week number two, we take a really deep dive into how to earn the money and keep the money you make from your new clients. So we take a really deep dive into those things. Week number three, authority algorithm. Not like a Facebook algorithm, but more of like an authoritative type of algorithm. So in week number three, we teach you something we call authority algorithm. Look, in order to sell somebody fitness coaching services for 2 to 3 times what they would pay at a gym, they have to believe that you are an authority, and you have to really be an authority. Well, there is an algorithmic process for doing that. And in week number three, we teach you exactly how to do that, to really build that high level positioning in your brand so you are looked at as an authority.
And how to carve a niche.
Week number 4, automation. All right. So in week number 4, we show you how to automate your sales process. We don't do everything over and over again. We use systems and processes to do it for us. And in week number 4, we show you how to do exactly that.
Week number 5. We're only halfway there, guys. Jeez, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be amazing. In week number 5, we show you how to get your ideal clients seeking you out. Also, how do you find them? How do you get their attention? How do you know if they are a good fit to work with you? In week number 5, that's what we show you how to do. We call it high-level traffic, because traffic that is specifically for big ticket people just like you. You guys are big time, trainers, coaches out there. So you guys want to find, good quality clients, and we want to drive that traffic to you and show you how to get them. Week number 6, we show you how to close the sale right. Sale is an art. Sale is a skill. We're going to teach you guys how to close these clients and, have these irresistible offers to them. The idea of actually selling somebody something over the phone or on Skype or whatever can be very, very intimidating. We know that, right? That's why we got into fitness. We hate sales. I mean, I've gotten to like sales a little bit better. So, I have a love-hate relationship with sales. We've each had various jobs in sales and failed at them. True story. So we're horrible because we hated the rejection, right? So we hated that pressure and totally freaked us out, and we didn't like it. So we developed a system that everyone is collaborative on. It's very stress-free. There's no pressure. There's not even an objection handling methodology. If someone says, "I don't think it's for me," our process says, "Okay, see you later. Is there anything else I can help you with?" Very simple, right, guys? Very friendly selling process that you can do. We're not going to sit there and tell you guys to force people to do anything sleazy that's out of your guys' core values, anything. We're going to show you guys how to do this right with your integrity and core values, because that is what we're all about.
So you're not going to tell me to buy $1,000 supplement stack? That's
no.
what you're telling me?
I'll never do that. Come on now. No, that's I don't believe in that. Week number 7 is, we're going to show you how to implement the best practices for maintaining and engaging clients. I mean, it's much easier to sell to current or previous clients. I mean, we know that. But, as you get new clients, you don't want to, let any of them fall through the cracks. You want to take advantage of, helping as many people if you can. But again, it goes back to, staying in your lane. And if you can't help certain people, then that's okay. Just, be honorable with that and just move on to the next client. Week number 8 is going to be, we show you how to grow and scale your business using our ultimate expansion model. This is going to be amazing. This covers building your team and advanced customer service strategies that keep your clients loving you for years to come. I'm telling you guys, we're going to give away so so many of our templates, so many of our documents, forms that, we put blood, sweat, and tears into. I mean, this is going to be amazing, guys. And I talked about, earlier in the secrets that, you want to kind of have that, you want to expedite the learning curve, and you don't want to sit there and go through the pain that we did, and waste a bunch of time and money.
All right, guys, raise your hands if you want Eric to put a cork in it and talk about case studies.
I'm still going, guys. I got a lot of energy. I told you, I'm passionate about this.
I love case studies because it's really hard to argue with social proof. It really is. Okay, so this is Matt Repacy, okay? Matt is an awesome guy. So we want to tell you about some people we've had a chance to go through this, right? And like I said, we're going to talk about Matt first because he went through the dynamic online coaching process. And here's what he said. With my new online coaching program, I got 5 new clients at $797 each my first month. Now that I have my systems perfected, I am on track to get 10 new clients this month. So that's what Matt said, okay? Don't you guys think that's amazing? Now, some of you guys might be thinking, man, that's cool for Matt, but there's no way I could get 10 clients at $797. That's $8,000 in a month. But I promise, if you had asked Matt this when he first started his process, if he thought this was possible, he wouldn't have believed you, so you can't discount it. This is happening inside our Inner Circle community all the time. And trust me, Matt, at first, when we put some numbers together that he could possibly make, he said the same exact thing. It was just a self-limiting belief. It was in his mind that he couldn't do it, that he wasn't worthy of it, okay? So all we did was really help him create some systems, some programs, and just reframe his mindset so he got his confidence up, and he even ended up being such a better salesperson too.
Yeah, and Matt started from the bottom, just like anybody else. He sat there and worked his ass off, and now he's doing an amazing job.
Let's talk about Albert Dang. All right, I don't like his LA hat because I'm a San Francisco Giants fan. So
my man Albert.
I'm just kidding. Hopefully Albert doesn't hear that. All right, so Albert's one of the nicest guys we have met with a big heart. And man, he is going places. When Albert came in, he was the greenest green newbie ever. So if you're thinking, I don't know anything about online fitness coaching yet, I promise you, Albert knew less. We love the guy, but he just didn't know. And he came in because he was like, Eric and Chris, you're excited. I'm excited. I'm jumping in both feet. I'm all in. And he went through the process and he built his sales process. And this is what he said. I never had an actual online fitness coaching business before Dynamic Inner Circle. I followed Chris and Eric's instructions, set up a sales process, ran my first Facebook ad, and on my very first try, I sold 3 people on my coaching services. That's pretty cool, don't you guys think? Now, some of you might be looking at that and thinking, guys, 3 people bought his coaching program. Big whoop, right? But I want to stress what he said here. He said, on my first try. On his first try. So I'm curious, how many of you guys have been trying this whole personal training game for more than 6 months? Maybe even a year, or maybe even longer. Okay, what would it have been worth to you if you were successful on your very first try at this? Okay, it took us 18 months before we sold our first 3 online coaching packages. We would have paid tens of thousands of dollars to be successful or on our first try because the opportunity cost of us losing a year and a half of our lives is huge. But when you follow the Dynamic Inner Circle process like Albert did, you literally can be successful on your first try. Okay? That's what we're talking about here. All right.
And that's just even going back to like the 3 people thing. I mean, think about that. 3 people, if you acquired 3 clients per month, right? That's 3 times 12. That's 36 clients you could potentially have in a year. Just think about the long game with that, you guys. That's why you have to sit there and reframe your mindset to, play the longer game. Don't sit there and look for the instant gratification. And that's what Albert did. And he struggled with that at first, but having coaches like us and mentors like us, we grounded him and we showed him how to do that. All right, let's move on to Brandy, one of the nicest ladies I've ever met. So Brandy lives in Canada. Huge shout out to all the Canadians that are watching this. And she's also a mother and a former fitness competitor, which makes it even more awesome. She's a badass. And Brandy wanted to take her online fitness coaching to the next level. And she said, after working with us, I followed the Dynamic Inner Circle system, narrowed down my niche, modeled what Eric and Chris do. In my first test, I doubled my client base and tripled my income. Think about that last little statement. I doubled my client base and tripled my income. Why in the hell can that not be you as well too? Just think about that. That can be you. It's just all about taking action and putting the system into place. Isn't that cool though, guys? I mean, honestly, I think that's pretty damn awesome. So the reason we wanted to share Brandy's is because she already had a successful business, but she knew it could be more successful and bring her more joy and more freedom. And she realized she needed help to make that happen. She's also a full-time mom. Remember that. She probably wanted more time with her kids and just really enjoy her life. So we all need help at times. Just think about that. It goes back to the mentors we hired. We all need guidance and help. If you remember, that was the thing that started us down the path and allowed us to create the business of our dreams. And we want the same thing for you guys too. We want to help you get there. We want you to see the success in your life. Can you imagine if you had the success you want right now? Wouldn't that be awesome? Just think about that, guys. Okay. So you're probably thinking, who does this work for, right? Who does this system work for? So I want to make sure you realize who this really is for. It's for people just starting out or those who are already successful and want to scale, right? So if you already have an established, coaching business, this is for you as well too. We're going to show you how to take your business to the next level and hit that 6-figure mark. So you might be thinking you can't get started with this because you've never done an online fitness coaching. That's not true. Here's why that's a mistake and will hold you back from success. So you're already thinking the wrong way. You don't want to you never want to think that you can't do something, okay? We've already shown you why you must be coaching your clients online, and we've shown you how to get started. That's so key. How do you get started? When we first started, we were on an island, Chris and I. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. So you guys know how to get started now, and you have more resources. If you continue going down the same path you've been going down, you'll get the same results. I promise you that. If you don't figure out how to transition to online coaching, others will. And then all those clients who want to be coached online will be theirs, not yours. There are big shifts happening in the world with all the technology going on, everything. You guys see it. So, it's going to be harder as we go. You may be doing okay now, but give it a year or two, right? And see how far things have dropped off. But by then, it will be too late because you'll have to start from scratch while the ones who saw this opportunity took action, jumped on it, and are reaping the benefits now. Remember, guys, it's about playing the long game, right? If you're a personal trainer in a gym right now, it's okay. That does not mean, that's a bad gig or you're doing something wrong. It's just, why not sit there and transition some of your, gifts and talents to the online world too?
Okay, I see some people saying, Eric, zip it.
I can't do it.
I'm just kidding. I have to give him shit. He's older by a minute. Just always understand that. So let's talk about some bonuses. I know everybody loves some bonuses. I know we love ourselves some bonuses. Okay, so as part of this package, you're going to get the Save Your Butt Clients template. They are our personal templates we use on our daily basis for every type of business situation you can think of. It includes things like client contracts, liability disclaimers so that you don't get sued. You wouldn't want that, right? Who the heck would want to get sued? When you have these templates, you'll be able to have a massive advantage and head start over everyone else because all you have to do is fill in the blanks and you're ready to go. These are a huge time saver. When we were first figuring this stuff out, we ran into a huge roadblock. We didn't know if we were protected from being sued. We didn't know if our contracts were solid. We didn't have templates to help us in all areas of our business. This made us more than a little scared that something could easily go wrong and we'd be out of business in the snap of a finger. So we had to create these templates for ourselves. Way back then when we had to spend well over $10,000 of our own money to handle this problem. But we don't want you to have to recreate the wheel. Why would you have to sit there and spend $10,000 if we have this for you right here? We've already got the proven templates and we are just going to give them to you with this package. Does that sound cool or what?
I think it sounds cool. You're going to save a lot of money and a lot of heartache, right? So we're going to actually give you these templates. All you got to do is fill in the blanks. How awesome is that?
So here's what you're going to get. The Dynamic Online Fitness Masterclass and the client template package. That's a total value of $8,994.
More bonuses. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. So now the next thing you're going to get when you invest in the Dynamic Inner Circle today is our Industry Insider Secrets. You're probably like, what the hell is an Insider Secrets, right? So this is a full-scale program that gives you a behind-the-scenes look at how top online fitness coaches are running and growing their business. So this comes from our personal experience working with these top fitness professionals as well. This is information you can only get working with them one-on-one or in a very exclusive closed-door mastermind. So we're going to give you guys 3 different insider secrets from 3 different high-level coaches that we respect the hell out of, that we have worked with, that we look up to still, and we personally sat down and interviewed them and asked them a lot of game-changing secrets on how they built their business and what they're doing to be so successful. So these insider secrets took us, over 10 years and well over $100,000 to acquire. Just think about that. Building the relationships, going to, different conferences, traveling, everything, all that money adds up over 7 years, right? So this is going to be a value for you for only $2,497. That is sweet. So this is in the members area. Keep in mind, you're going to have a members area when you invest in this program. You're going to have access to all this stuff 24/7. So you can dive into it and start geeking out right away. So here's what you're going to get. And I'm going to give you the recap. The Dynamic Online Fitness Masterclass, the client template package loaded with all the agreement forms. You're going to get the industry insider secrets, the interviews with all the top level coaches. And so that's a total value right now at $11,491. Okay. Sound pretty sweet? What else do you need? So what else do you need, guys, to be successful is my question. I mean, we all need more stuff, right? I'm not going to lie. We want to make sure that there are 0 excuses here. I hate excuses. My slogan is no excuses, only solutions. So we want you to have your online fitness coaching program running, and we want you to be crushing it, freaking crushing it. So what else do you need is my question. You got the masterclass training, you got the client templates, you got the behind the scenes industry insider secrets. So what else do you really need to be successful? Well, how about the perfect package to offer your clients? Okay, now we talked about offering the right services to your clients today. Okay, but there's a perfect way to structure your packages. So we are going to give you our perfect offer template.
So in bonus number 3, you get what Eric just said, the perfect offer template. That is going to make it super simple for you to give your clients a package they are excited about. One of the biggest mistakes we see people making when trying to get people into their online fitness coaching programs is they don't create a compelling package for their potential clients. What happens is this. They get on the phone and tell the potential client that they can help them do this, and that, right? The person on the other line goes, okay, that's great, but what does that look like? Then the coach responds with, well, we get on the phone once a week and I tell you what to do. Maybe I send you some templates and that's it. And that is where you lose them. That will kill the sale in an instant and turn the potential client off. There's an art and science to getting people to take you up on your coaching, and our perfect offer template walks you through exactly how to structure your coaching package. This took 6 years of trial and error to get it right. Think about it, over 6 years, how much we tweaked this and experimented with different things, and now we finally have it right. If even though we have had well over 1,000 clients work with us, we probably lost another 1,000 more just testing different ways to make this better. And it's in the grasp of your guys' fingertips. We don't want you to have to go through all that, okay? We are giving you a system that has been proven to work, and all you have to do is use the perfect offer template that we provide you with. The value of this is $2,997, but really think about how many hours you would lose trying to figure out all this on your own. It's frustrating.
And if there's anything you guys can take away from this, just like I've been saying, it's not about you, it's about the client. And also, as a coach, you're going to always want to go the extra mile. Just keep that, just write that down, voice record that, always go the extra mile. All right, guys, so let's recap this again. So the first thing you're going to get in the offer is the online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package loaded with agreement forms. You're also going to get the industry insider secrets with all the coaches and their exclusive interviews. Then you're going to get the perfect offer template, and that's a total value of $14,488. Pretty sweet, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys this again. What else do you need, right? I want zero excuses. I've told you guys this. I cannot stand these excuses. What else do you need to be successful? I hear crickets. I hear crickets. I see a couple of comments. One of them, there, I just saw it. It said, boom, you guys are asking about accountability, right? Everybody wants to know about accountability. I love accountability. I need accountability. It's just one of those things. Once you have all this great information and templates, you need to actually implement them, right? Or else they're kind of useless. You have to take action. And questions always come up along the way when you are in the middle of going through the process. So what we're going to do is we're going to have accountability calls. So we're going to give you guys 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. How awesome is that? Literally 6 months, half a year. So the way it works is when you come in the online fitness coaching masterclass, there's a module that is happening every single Thursday, and we're going to get on a call and we open up the call lines and you can ask any sort of questions you want. This is all about you guys. This bonus is going to make it faster and easier for you to get the most out of the trainings we provide, and this allows us to answer any questions that you may have while watching the modules for that week. You can also get feedback from us every step of the way so that you can be sure you are making the right decisions for your business the first time. And this is really, really crucial because look, if I go back to my story, I never had this. I didn't have a coach that offered, coaching calls and I could sit there and just text him or email him and say, hey, what do I do with this business decision? How do I sit there and make this decision without, messing up, wasting time and wasting money? So you guys are going to have 6 months to be on these weekly accountability coaching calls to help push you through this material. Get your first clients on board. And when you get that down, this process becomes really simple, fast, and easy. And most importantly, it becomes enjoyable and you're going to educate yourself to possibly teach people going forward.
All right, so let's recap this. So when you join the Dynamic Inner Circle today, you're going to get the online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package, the industry insider secrets, the perfect offer template, and 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. This is the home study version. Now, if you look at this, we're going to give you value of $17,988. If all the system did was finally get you coaching your clients online, would it be worth it? Yeah, I thought so. And if all this did was make you the go-to expert for your clients, would that be worth the $17,988? Heck yeah, because being perceived as an expert makes working with and getting clients so much easier. If all this did was get you to stop pulling the hair out of your head and provide the right service to your clients that make it a win for you and them. Would it be worth it? Absolutely. Yeah, I think so too.
I think so too, right? So what would it be worth to you, right? What would it be worth to you if you got 10 new online coaching clients just by focusing on the clients who are most likely to pay you? I would think that's pretty sweet. 10 new coaching clients. I mean, what if you even did that monthly? That'd be amazing. Well, if your average client is worth $1,000 and you got 10 of them, then that would be $10,000 in value right there. Pretty damn sweet. Now, that's just 1 month. We aren't even saying if you do that every month for 12 months in the year. Then you can multiply that number by 12 or about 120 clients per year. Multiply your package profits by 120. Now, how much would that be worth? Enter it in the chat box. I'm waiting. I want to hear some responses. So the final question is, if you made that annual income, if you did, that you just typed in there after accessing the dynamic inner circle training, would that be worth the $17,000? I think that you'd say yes, assuming that you had the money. And I know for sure if I had that offer presented to me 7 years ago, I would have said yes, in a heartbeat. So you can probably see why people pay us $25,000 for a similar result from us, because it's not a cost, it's an investment. That key word is investment. You guys are worth it, okay? You need to invest in yourselves for, now, for later, to sit there and teach people going, forward. You have to invest in yourself. It's like, if you don't invest in yourself, then how are you going to learn? How are you going to get better at this craft? How are you going to learn new things? How are people going to ultimately look at you as that authoritative figure, right? You have to invest in yourselves. You can't be scared to invest in yourselves. That key word is investment, meaning it's going to last you for a lifetime. So this sounds like a good deal, right? You've already seen how it's worth $17,988. And well, we're not going to have you pay $17,000. There's no way. I promise you guys that.
So when you join the Dynamic Inner Circle today, you're going to get the online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package, the industry insider secrets, the perfect offer template, and 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. Now, we are also going to give you a very special offer. You're just going to get everything in the home study course, including all the bonuses. So the final sale price today and getting started is just $1,997. $1,997. However, because you are in this web class, we're going to give you $1,000 savings. We have every intention of selling this starting next month for $1,997. But if you promise to share your case study with us after you go through the course like all the other people have already done, that you saw earlier, and apply what we teach you, and you'll be a leader in your industry, all we ask is that you allow us to use your success story as a case study on our slides when you share that with us, like we have with some that we shared today and all the other case studies. Once we have enough case studies, then the price is going to be $1,997. So if you're willing to do that for us, we are more than happy to give you a $1,000 discount as we are rolling this product out.
So what Chris is pretty much saying, guys, is we're going to hook you guys up. You guys just have to take action on it, invest in yourselves. Like I said earlier, it's really important. All right. So if you guys want to do the home study version, it's just going to be one payment of $997. Just think about that. Only $997. Does that sound more than fair for all that info and all the bonuses that we're going to give you? I think that sounds pretty damn fair. Literally $1,000. How much crap have you wasted on $1,000? Just think about that. I mean, I can think of so many things I wasted on $1,000 to where it's like, I don't want to think about it because all it's going to do is just upset me. But whatever, you live and learn. And to me, I think, money comes and goes. So this is a one-time investment. You do it once and you never have to pay again. Think about that. Like I said, you keep all these materials, all these videos, everything, that knowledge, that information, it will pay off going forward. I promise you that. What's really interesting about this too is that I have people sometimes who are like, that's a lot of money. But if you think about this, the cool thing about money is that every single month it comes back, right? Unless you're really not doing anything, then that's kind of like a serious problem. But, paychecks come in and it replenishes over and over again, right? It's kind of this really cool process. But what's interesting is that what doesn't replenish? Our time. Like I said, you start trading time for dollars and you can never buy back time. You just can never do that. When you miss your daughter's soccer game because you're stuck in the gym, think about that. That's valuable time and memories that you lose out on. Do you get that time back? Absolutely not. You don't. Isn't that weird though? That money replenishes every single 2 weeks, but your time never comes back. That's huge. And I can tell you this right now. I have lost a lot of time, just through a lot of heartache and a lot of mistakes building my business. And I want to save you guys that time. So what I'm asking you to do is to take a resource that replenishes every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, you're going to get that money back and invest in something that is going to save you a ton of time, because you can go do what we did. You can go spend over $100,000, which I don't advise you to do, learning how to do all this. You can test things out on hundreds of people looking for the ones who can actually deliver results, or you can spend over 6 years obsessing over all the details that make this work. But what we're trying to do with this package that we created for you is we're just trying to save you a bunch of time. Okay. I can't stress that enough. You can't buy back time. Money's always going to replenish itself. And remember that there are two of us, so it could take you twice as long as it took us. There is two of us. We're identical twins. We're both workhorses. We're OCD. We're so passionate about our business. Think about it. If there's only one of you, how much time that you're going to waste doing this? So instead, you could save that time and effort because we've already spent it for you. We've already cried. We've already pissed and moaned because we lost money and time and work directly with us instead. You can have both of us as your guys' mentors. It will cost you money to get started, absolutely, but that money will come back, right? Because it's an investment. Whereas the time away from your family in trial and error is wasted effort and gone forever, never ever coming back. The money is going to keep coming back, I promise you. It's going to keep replenishing, especially after this thing launches. You'll make that back in your first day or so. This money comes back. I want you guys to understand that. So that's option number one. If you want just the home study version, that is okay. But just think about that. You guys want more of our time, more twin time, more eyebrow time.
And with that twin time and eyebrow time that Eric's talking about, let's talk about the intensive in-person workshop right now. Now, for some of you guys, you love the home study version, but you're like, I just want to connect into everything Chris and Eric are doing. So I want to come to LA. I want to hang out with you guys. I want you to look at my stuff. I want your team to help me implement all this stuff. So if you want that, we also have an intensive in-person workshop. So let me walk you through that right now. Okay, so the first thing you're going to get when you invest in the in-person one is the entire online program. So you're going to get everything we just talked about, the 8-week online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package, the industry insider secrets, the perfect offer template, and 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. That will be there as well. So you already have that. In fact, before you come to the live event here, you have to go through the first 8 modules. That way you have all the foundations and you show up here and we can get to work. You've already figured out your niche, your why, your purpose, your business fundamentals. It's all figured out so that when you show up to LA, it's just like, let's plug this stuff together and get this thing launched, and then let's have some fun in LA.
Not just have fun. We're going to have a couple of beers, right, guys? But no, it's going to be a blast. And, if you know Chris and I from experience, or anybody that's worked with us, like I said, we go above and beyond. We're going to make this a hell of an experience for you guys. So, again, we're going to offer more bonuses because we are generous guys. So, more bonuses, guys. So, just, I know you guys are excited. And thanks again for just staying on this webinar. We are almost there. The next thing you're going to get is access to our client acquisition system. So, what is our client acquisition system, you're asking? This is the exact system we use to go from someone not knowing who we are to having them as a client. It's a step-by-step process that you can replicate for yourself so that you don't have to guess or go through years of trial and error trying to figure out each step of the customer journey. You can take this and you can, implement it with your team and your clients, and, you guys are going to be, having a lot of clients come your way and your business is going to be successful. So the total value of that is $9,997. And I'm telling you guys that we have tested these client acquisition systems so much to where it's like, I'm pretty much giving you away the template and all you got to do is plug things in. So to recap, what are you guys going to get? Again, you're going to get the online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package loaded with agreement forms, the industry insider secrets with all the top level coaches being interviewed, the perfect offer template, 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls with Chris and I. Gosh, that is powerful. And the dynamic client acquisition system. That's a total value so far of $27,985.
Bonus number 2, dynamic black box. You guys are probably like, what the hell is a dynamic black box? All right, so the next bonus you're going to get is the dynamic black box. Now, this thing is so cool. There's so much awesome stuff in the dynamic black box that we actually put it on a hard drive and ship it out to you. With our client acquisition system, that gets clients in the door, but the black box is all about scaling your business, taking your clients to the next level working with you. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, I really want you to think about this for a moment. If someone is a client already, what does that mean? Does that mean the cost of acquiring has already been paid? Yeah. Does that mean that they are already a paying customer and 10 times more likely to continue to do business with you? Yeah, of course it does. You see, your current customers are your greatest asset. That's why we put such an emphasis on having great customer service. If you're not getting your current clients to continue to work with you, you're doing them a huge disservice. There's something you're not doing right. They need your expertise and they want to continue working with you if you got them results already. There are many ways to do this, and the dynamic black box covers all that in detail. So the total value of that is $7,997.
And remember, guys, that they're investing in you guys. They're investing in that relationship. You guys have to understand that.
So let's recap this. What are you going to get? The entire home study course program, our client acquisition system, the dynamic black box, a total value of $35,892. And now the next bonus is something that we've been told by our clients that it would be more than worth the investment in the entire program if they had just gotten this one thing. And that is every other week, 30 minutes one-on-one coaching calls with us that you're going to get for 6 months. Think about that, guys. 30-minute one-to-one coaching calls with Chris and I. What that means is that every other week, that's 2 times per month for 6 months. We get on the phone with you and we help you with anything and everything that will get you the results you are looking for from this program. This is a direct access to us to ask us anything that you would like. Look, we've been in group coaching programs before, and sometimes there's just some questions that you want to ask, but you don't want to bring it up with anyone else listening because you feel it might be a dumb question. If you've been in that situation before, then you know what it's like. I know we've been there. You want to ask the question, but you don't, and then it gets unanswered, and that's not a good thing. You want all your questions answered. There's no such thing as a dumb question. These calls are designed to stop that from happening. We want you to feel free to ask the hard, tough, personal, embarrassing questions. That's the way you're going to make quick progress and grow in this business. It will eliminate any self-limiting doubts you have and keep you moving forward. You've seen how much success we've had coaching over 1,000 clients, and that's because we know the key things that make the difference. It's the small things that count. These calls that we're going to be having are one of those things. They are the differentiator that catapults you through any obstacle that comes up along the way as a business owner, as a practitioner, in life, anything you guys want to cover. They keep you moving forward on your goals and dreams, and that's why our clients have said they would pay the full price of the program just for this one bonus. It's a total value of $12,997. Ask any of our clients. It's worth that and more. And just to recap on that, just how important that is to sit there and have those strategy session calls with us and accountability calls, because we never had that. And just think about how much that could just help your business. You could have one little idea or one little struggle you're having, and that's all you need is just for our pair of eyes to see that, have our team look at it. I mean, it's a huge game changer, guys. And again, it's an investment for the long haul, and it's going to pay you guys back. So just to recap, once again, you guys are going to get the masterclass, the client templates, the insider secrets, the perfect offer template, 6 months of accountability calls, the client acquisition system, the black box, 6 months of one-on-one calls with us, and that's a total value so far of $48,979. That's almost $50K, guys. Hold up. One more. There's one last thing we know you're going to need. We want zero excuses. The last thing you're going to need is bonus number 4. Ooh, do I see a live 3-day event right there? Ooh. Need to put on my glasses. I might have read that wrong.
What could it be?
So you getting to actually come here to Los Angeles, beautiful LA, for our 3-day in-person online fitness coaching business implementation event and work with us. That's here in LA, and it's a 3-day event. What is the implementation event, you ask? What does it look like? How does it feel? Well, it's an intense event designed so that when you leave, your online fitness coaching business is up and running. You're working directly with us, our team, to build out your systems, your client acquisition process, your customer service systems, your team to help you on a daily basis. It's everything we've been talking about here today, up and running specifically for you. Are you getting this? Can you imagine being in the room with us and our team together, getting your online fitness coaching business completely up and running in just 3 days? 3 days. Sometimes it takes people a year to get their business started. We're talking 3 days. It's the coolest thing in the world. I can't even wait for you to experience this event, hanging out with us and be in LA. And Chris forgot to mention too, I mean, yes, LA is a very cool place, but despite the traffic, so just we're going to try to bypass all that traffic. And like I said, guys, Chris and I go above and beyond. We've learned from high-level mentors, masterminds, coaches, to go above and beyond when you have these 3-day, when you have these live events with people. So we are going to serve the hell out of you guys. All right, so let's kind of recap this so you can see what you get in this intensive package. First off, you're getting the entire online program like we talked about before. Second, you're getting our client acquisition system so you can get leads coming into your daily business. Third, you're getting the dynamic black box shipped on a hard drive to your front door. Fourth, you're getting on the phone with us 2 times per month for the next 6 months. And you also get to come to beautiful LA to work with us and our team in person to get your business up and running in just 3 days. Total value of all this is $67,976. And if you ask our clients, they would gladly pay that for all this. Woo! That sounds like a hell of a deal, doesn't it? All right, guys, we had 2 choices with this, right? So we could go as cheap as possible and try and sell as many as possible. We could try that. But the problem with that is we couldn't really stack the value for it. So we decided to go with a second option, which obviously requires a slightly higher investment on your side. But in exchange for that, we can dedicate more time, energy,
resources to help guarantee your success. We have so many resources and other coaches that we can sit there and ask, questions about to help, with your business and help you guys grow as well too. So what would the end result be worth is my question. So if you had a successful online fitness coaching business today that was making you money, what would it be worth to you? How much would you pay to have that successful business? Really, how much would you guys pay? What would you pay for that? I don't know about you, but I would trade a one-time investment of $67,976 for a six-figure per year business all day long. All day long. You probably would pay $67,976 if we could show you how to do that, right? I mean, really, wouldn't you guys do that? It's a good deal, and you've already seen how it's worth that money, $67,976. But don't worry, guys. We're not going to sit here and charge you guys that. I've told you guys that because you're on this web class, and we like to reward action takers. And I know you guys are amazing people, coaches, and you guys have a special gift to offer. And we want to definitely offer you a special offer as well too.
We're not going to charge you $67,976 today. Instead, if you enroll today during our time together, you can have the in-person intensive for 12 payments of $2,000, or if you do the math here, 12 payments of $2,000 is $24,000, or you can save $4,000 and make one payment of $19,997. But we want to do one better for you instead. What we'd like to allow you to do is to save over $10,000 off that initial price and make just 12 payments of $997, or save even more with just one payment of $9,997 today. So some options. Now, that's the two different package options we have for you. Go ahead and go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go right now and enroll today. dynamicinnercircle.com/go.
So something to consider here is, now let me put this into perspective for you. This training is currently for sale on our website right now. This is a screenshot of dynamicduotraining.com. And if you go there and click on the store tab, you can literally see and actually, buy the home study version for $2,997 and the in-person intensive for $29,997, and it would be worth it, right? It really would. But today, because you've invested the time with us and you've proven that you really want to get these results, we're making a special offer for you guys for attending this web class. That's how much we appreciate and value your time and know how much you guys want to get better as practitioners and business owners. So you've got two choices here. So at this point, what are those two choices? Choice number one is to do nothing. You could literally sit here and do nothing and be like, okay, Chris and Eric gave us some great information. I have a good list of notes. I'll go and try to just apply those myself. If you do nothing with information you've learned over the last hour, what will that get you? I mean, honestly, it probably will get you nothing. It's all about taking action these days. Or you can choose to take a leap of faith, and you can choose faith over fear. Just test it out now and see if it will work for you. I promise you guys, what do you guys have to lose? Look at all the bonuses, all the offers that we have presented to you. What do you really have to lose? You can test it out. All you have to literally do is just go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go right now and enroll today. And not only that, you guys, I mean, we are men of our word, aren't we, Chris?
Absolutely.
We really are. I mean, we like to make guarantees here. We like to, fulfill people, all that. So we're going to make you an awesome guarantee. And look, listen, we don't know. We're not psychic. If I was psychic, I could probably, be doing something else. So we don't know if you're going to take this class and your life is going to change. I can't sit there and promise that. We think it will, though. We truly, truly do. I think if you implement all these things, you're going to be thrilled. But rather than try and convince you of that or pretend that we are, mind readers, which we're not, I don't think I'll ever be, how about we do one better for you guys? How about you go through this entire class, kick all the tires, download everything that we presented, put it to work, go out, test it out, get some clients, see what happens. And if you haven't earned what you wanted to earn, or if it wasn't fun, or you didn't like it, or you just for some reason thought this was bullshit, within 30 days, just let us know. We will give you a full refund. And guess what? You don't even have to send anything back. You guys don't have to sit there and communicate with these big eyebrows anymore. How fair is that?
The real question is this: is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Even if it does only half of what we've claimed today, it will pay for itself as soon as you get your first client. So to recap, here's everything you're getting today. Number one, you're getting the online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package, the industry insider secret, the perfect offer template, 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. And when you take us up on our in-person intensive program, you also get our online client acquisition system, the dynamic black box, 6 months of bi-weekly one-on-one coaching calls with us. And you get to come to beautiful LA and work directly with us and our team for 3 full days and have some fun and get your business up and running. That's a total value of $67,976.
Whoo, that's a sweet deal. Look, this class is limited to about 200 people for the home study course and 12 for the in-person intensive, and we'd love to take more, but we're talking to you guys every Thursday here at 10, right? We are answering your questions. We can't sit there and take on a bunch of people. We want to sit there and deliver massive value to each and one of you guys. We don't want to sit there and have you guys frustrated. We want to devote as much time as possible. And at the live event, you're going to, leave with your business launched. And, the only way we can do that is if it's a very small group of people who are really serious about making online fitness coaching a reality for themselves and taking their business to the next level. So it's limited. We have to put a cap on it. You can either get in now or you can potentially miss this amazing opportunity. And you know what? If that is not enough, if this discount and us being willing to just let you have it for nothing, if it doesn't work for you or you're not happy for any reason or no reason whatsoever, if that's not enough to push you over the edge right now, we want to do one more thing for you that will be very, very special. I'm telling you guys, we're going the extra distance here for you guys. We decided to give you a very special bonus that we call the script. What is the script? It is our personal sales script for walking people through our fitness coaching program offer. Actually, I wouldn't even call it a sales script, more like a non-sales script, because we designed it so that there's no salesiness and you're not sitting there pressuring people. It makes you feel great because you are educating the potential client, and it makes them feel great because they aren't being hard sold into something. What this does is it makes you their trusted advisor, and that's a way better positioning for developing long-term clients than any type of hard selling will ever do. Trust me, we've learned and made mistakes with this. This bonus is limited, to the first 20 people who sign up for either the home study course or the live in-person implementation event right now. And to add to this script, this is something Chris and I have, learned over the last, 3-4 years working with high-level, marketing coaches, learning persuasion, learning sales, and we're going to give it to you guys for free.
So to recap, here's everything you're getting today. Number 1, you're getting the 8-week online fitness coaching masterclass. Week 1, we're going to show you how to find the money. We help you choose a niche and how to build a community around your business. Week number 2, we go over earning the money and keeping the money for earning your business. Week 3, we dive into making you the authority so you can command higher rates for your services and position yourself as that authority. Week 4, you'll be ready for automating your sales systems. Week 5, we look at getting your ideal clients to seek you out. Week 6, you discover the stress-free way to sell. Week 7, we cover the best practices for maintaining and engaging clients. And finally, in week 8, we wrap it up with team building and customer service strategies so you can scale your business. You're also getting the client template package, the industry insider secrets, the perfect offer template, 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. And when you take us up on our amazing in-person intensive program, you also get our client acquisition system. Then the dynamic black box. Then 6 months of bi-weekly one-on-one coaching calls with us. And then you get to come out to beautiful LA and work directly with us and our team for 3 full days, get your business up and running, and let's have some fun after that. And by the way, similar things have sold for $67,000. We're not going to charge you $67,000.
No, we're not.
If you order it today, you're going to get this ridiculous discount of 87% off. You can have it right now for $9,997. And by the way, like we told you, if you don't think this is the greatest thing ever, let us know. Just be honest. We'll send you back all your money and you can keep it anyway. Just keep it. Look who knows. Look. Who knows? Maybe you'll revisit it. Maybe you'll get better results down the road. If you're happy, we're happy. We just want you to be successful, okay? And by the way, if you take advantage of this during this special presentation, you're also going to get this very limited bonus. And that's called the script. The script is your way to sell without selling. It's a complete script ready for you to use right away on your next call with a potential client. There's no salesiness, no feeling icky, no pressure, no hard close. Just an information conversation that positions you as the go-to expert for your client. Isn't that exciting? Can you see yourself coaching your clients online? Are you ready to get started? Come on.
Whew, man, I know I'm excited. I really am. And Chris is just firing me up even more. It's really funny.
I'm like hitting this guy right now.
So here's what I want you to do right now. You should see a button that says Join Dynamic Inner Circle right now below this web class window. Click on that button. Literally, just click the button. Just like Happy Gilmore says, tap it in. The first thing it's going to do is give you the option to get the home study course or get the in-person intensive workshop. All the bonuses and get to work with us one-on-one in person. telling you guys, click on that button for the package you want. Just click it. Okay, then it will ask you for your name, email address, and your contact info. That's so we can, send you your username and password. And once you do that, I want you to enter your payment details, then click the enroll button now. So again, you guys are just clicking some buttons right now. And immediately after that, after seeing the confirmation page, click the orange button that says create your own account. So then you guys can access your own portal. Fill in your name, the email you just used to replace your order, and enter a password. Click the orange create your account button, and then create your account. After that, here are 3 things that are going to happen. You're going to get an email from us. Then you're going to get access to the members area, and you can get started on the trainings immediately. So for the sign up link, all you have to do is go to www.dynamicinnercircle.com/go. And it looks like a lot of you guys are already going. So that seriously makes me so happy, you guys, because look at all the things that we have literally presented to you guys, all the offers that we're going to give you guys. I mean, it's a game changer. It really is. And it goes back to, making that investment. You're worthy of the investment. If you know that you have a great talent, that you have, a gift to show the world, that you can change people's lives around the world, then what is stopping you? Honestly, what is stopping you? There's nothing that should be stopping you. Don't fear investing the money. The money is going to come back. I promise you that. And you guys can even use this amazing tactic with PayPal.
All right, let's talk a little bit more about PayPal. So now we've got one other cool thing, and this is unfortunately is not for everyone. So if you're international, please cover your ears for the next 30 seconds because unfortunately this is only available for US customers, and we're sorry about that, but there's just nothing we can do on our end.
Just write a bad review for PayPal.
Exactly. Tell them to hook you guys up. We set up a special financing deal with PayPal. It is subject to credit approval, and you have to be a US-based customer, but if this fits for you, then you can go to the website, go to the dynamicinnercircle.com/go, and in the checkout process, click on the big PayPal button, and PayPal will let you apply for financing through their financing program. Now, what's cool about this is if you are approved, it will take the full payment and it gives it to us, which means it will give you access to everything right away. It will unlock everything, but it won't bill you anything for 6 months. That means you have 6 months, no payments, no interest. Isn't that crazy? So for 6 months, no payments, no interest. That means for 6 whole months, you can be getting our online fitness coaching clients, growing your fitness business, helping your clients get massive results, living the dynamic lifestyle you want, and all sorts of insane things. And then in 6 months from now, from all the tons of profit you're making, then you can just PayPal or pay PayPal back. That's kind of tricky, pay PayPal back, which is pretty cool, right? So again, if you need the PayPal financing option, it's available at dynamicinnercircle.com/go. Now, this is only if you qualify for credit, and it is for US residents only. Options and payment plans. So what we've done is this. If you don't have the credit and you're not a US resident and you want to go with the cash flow option, we have our easy payment plans available where you can get access today for as little as $397. How many of you guys are excited as we are? If you're as excited as we are, then it's time to go to the dynamicinnercircle.com/go.
All right, guys. So we got a timer going on here now. So right now we're gonna recap one last time. What you're going to get. The 8-week online fitness coaching masterclass, the industry inside secrets, the perfect offer template, 6 months of weekly group coaching calls, accountability calls with Chris and I, total value of $17,988, and you get it only for one payment of $997. Holy moly, that's sweet. And when you take us up on our amazing in-person intensive program, you also get our client acquisition system, the dynamic black box, 6 months of bi-weekly one-on-one coaching calls with us, and you get to come to beautiful LA and work directly with us and our team for 3 full days. Three full days of getting shit done, guys. Think about that. And when you take advantage of this during this special presentation, you're also going to get the very limited bonus called the script. I told you guys about the script. The script is a game changer, and that's pretty much the go-to, sales script on how you close clients, and it's very, very, powerful, and that's something that we invested a lot of time and money into. That's a total value of $67,976. You get all that and a whole bunch more you'll get access to for just $9,997. Think about that. It's a long-term investment. So to get started, all you got to do is go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. And if you have any questions, post them in the chat box. And if there are any questions we can't get to in the next 29 minutes or so during this Q&A here, because the countdown timer is just ticking away, then email us at support@dynamicinnercircle.com. Once again, support@dynamicinnercircle.com. And someone on our team will respond to you guys as well. I promise we'll answer all questions. We always tell people, if you look at right now Dynamic Duo Training, which is our business, and where we've come the last few years since we've started training clients online, we've had over 1,000 clients. If you want to be successful, if you want to be a successful online coach, it's not a question of if I'm going to go through this training or not. It's a matter of when. Okay. That is the reality of things right now. Okay. So to be successful at online coaching, at fitness coaching, you have to use a proven system that works. So it's not a matter of if you're going to be a member, it's when. You have to learn from people that have been in this position before, that have failed, that have, proven tested systems like us. So yeah, you could definitely sign up for this training in a month from now or 6 months from now or whatever. But if you do that, you will not get this special offer. I promise you that. This special offer is available only today, right here, right now. And like we said, the fast start accounts with the script will be going really, really quickly. So if you're interested, all you got to do is go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. Now, really quickly, guys, for those who are action takers, which I know most of you guys are, or else, come on, you guys would not be on this webinar. You guys would not want to sit here and listen to us for this amount of time and see these humongous eyebrows. You guys are already in, though. Come over here in the chat box and say, hey, I'm in. We want to see you guys, so just show us some love in the chat box, and we'll just go from there.
All right, good, cool. So for those of you who are already in, now is the time to go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. And again, we have 20 of the script bonuses. So what we are going to do now is our team is feeding us the questions you are asking a lot of, and they're feeding them to us here. So we are going to try to answer questions. And if we don't get to them, just type it in first. If we don't get to them, the people on our team who are answering the questions as well, and hopefully between us and them and your questions will get answered. If for some reason it doesn't, don't freak out. Just email support@dynamicinnercircle.com and we'll get to your questions. You can see the email addresses right there on our page. Can you all see it? Let us know. If you email them, they can all also help as well too. The biggest thing we could say is don't let your question keep you from losing out on these bonuses, okay? This is a big deal, and it's like we said, it's not a matter of you just joining the Dynamic Inner Circle. It's a matter of when. So if you're like, oh, let me ask this question and then I'll sign up, you may miss this huge opportunity, okay? We're not going anywhere. We'll answer your question. You're going to become a Dynamic Inner Circle member. You will change your life. It's not a matter of that. It's a matter of your question. Go get started anyway. We will answer your question. We're not going anywhere, and again, you're protected by our 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you go in there and for some reason it doesn't work, let us know. But we don't want you missing out on this special offer we made for you guys today. Cool?
Yeah, we promise you on the guarantee, guys. Don't be afraid of that.
Yeah. and questions. Please keep asking questions. All right, a lot of people are asking, how will I know if I get the script bonus? When you log into your account, there's a menu on the left side. At the bottom of that menu, there's a link for the script bonus. Click on that and it will take you to it. That's how you'll know you got the script bonus. And if for some reason it's not showing up, email support@dynamicinnercircle.com and they will check for you as well. All right, so we're going to go through the questions that they are submitting for us here to review. All right, so here we go. Question number 1.
And I hope you guys can see that, everything on the screen, because I can see it. But yeah, the support contact is right there in the bottom right. So the first question is, I'm in, but I can't see the bonuses. What do you mean you can't see the bonuses? That's a simple one. All right, guys. So when you log into your Dynamic Inner Circle account, which I said you're going to get a private, portal account to access all these documents, all the videos, so you guys can download and keep for yourself. After you've invested, at dynamicinnercircle.com/go, on the left-hand side, there's a menu and tab that says bonuses. When you click on that, the word bonuses, it will open up a list below, and it has all your bonuses where you can see everything. Everything's going to be on that menu on the left side. Your week 8 training, your client templates, your secret insider videos, your perfect offer template, everything. I'm not going to sell you guys short. All the training stuff is inside the members area when you click on the menu. Do you guys all see that in there? Cool. I know you guys have to see it. If not, again, email us for technical support. Alrighty, so the next question is there a 30-day guarantee? My goodness, we covered the guarantee, didn't we, Chris?
Yes, we did.
Okay, let's cover it again, guys, because we want to make sure you guys know that we are, men of our words. We're not going to sell you guys short. So there is a 30-day guarantee. There really is. And that's all your money back guarantee. So we are there to support you and make sure you have access to that. Okay, so there is a 30-day guarantee. The next question is, if I buy, are there any upsells? Good question. So no, we give you everything you need to be successful. There's no other upsells. I think we pretty much talked about everything that we're going to provide you guys. It's more than an amazing offer with value. So no more upsells.
We might upsell you with some supplements, and that's a joke.
All right. So the next question is, am I one of the top 20 people? All right. So we have no idea. You know, sales are coming in like crazy right now. People are asking a ton of questions. We're getting support, questions being answered. So it's kind of crazy right now. So we can't really count these like on here, and I'm not sure, if you're the top 20. So we're going to have to sit there, and just, submit your question. And if you're the top 20, and just submit that to, right there, support@dynamicinnercircle.com, and we'll make sure we answer that. We don't want you to miss out on all the bonuses.
All right. So the next question, do you take a percentage off of our sales? There's actually some people who take a percentage off sales for helping people grow their businesses. And we've seen that happen where people are giving up about 50% of their earnings just to be trained on how to do something. And they'll even keep the customer list. It's crazy how some of these people, negotiate things, but that's not what's going to happen for us. We don't do that. You keep 100% of the money you earn forever. No points, no percentages. You own your customer's list. We don't have the rights to touch them. So yes, you get to keep everything. You earn all the people on your list. And it's in your market forever. All right, guys, we have a lot of questions coming in. So here's some questions that are getting asked a lot. How much money will I make?
Ooh, that's a big question.
That's a big question, right? I can't throw out like all these numbers, you know what I mean? Because I would be misleading. I'd be a liar. So I have no idea. And that's probably not what you really are asking us, right? What I'm really hearing is, how do I know this will work for me, right? How do I know the inner circle is going to work for me, right? How do I know? And the answer is, it won't. Something will definitely go wrong. Something in your business is definitely going to go wrong. Let's face it. Not every single business is like a linear line. There's just no way. It's more kind of like a stair-stepper case, all right? As a matter of fact, here are the 4 things that at some point will definitely go wrong in your business, whether you're working with us or by yourself.
All right, 4 things. So you guys know that you guys have traffic, you have opt-ins, you have engagement and sales, right? Those are all the only 4 things. Either no one is going to click on your ad or content. If they do, they are going to opt in, right? If they do opt in, maybe they won't open your email and read. It's called and read, and that's called engagement. And then you have the possibility that they will go to your website. They opt in there, they're going to read your email, they're clicking your sales pages, and they're just not buying. We've been there, it's frustrating. One of those 4 things are bound to happen, right? But here's the deal. If we know they're going to happen anyway, doesn't it make sense to have somebody in your corner that can actually help you with it live in person constantly or on a phone call? Look, if you're having trouble getting traffic, guess what? Every single Thursday, we're going to have a group coaching call where we answer your questions. And if you're in our intensive in-person program, you get to get on the phone with us for 30 minutes one-on-one every other week. On top of that, and we get to solve your problem. It could be a minor problem that we just need to solve. I mean, that is why you have, us to just talk to and utilize as mentors. So yeah, you're probably going to have some problems eventually. It's part of being an entrepreneur, part of being a business owner. There's no smooth sailing. You're definitely going to, right? So that's why we're here to help you guys. And you know what? If people aren't opting in or they aren't buying your packages, you know what that really means? It means you need an offer tweak, a simple offer tweak. That's all. It doesn't mean that that everything's broken. Doesn't mean you have to sit there and go change everything. It could be a very simple thing. That's why you and I and my brother, Chris, are going to get on a call every other week, and we can, help you tweak that personally, because, hey, we're pretty good at, creating offers so we can knock that out together. But for someone to tell you that everything is going to be perfect and that nothing is going to go wrong, that's completely fictitious, right? And you don't want to take advice from people that tell you that, right? Because nobody's business is perfect. Everyone has, these stumbling points, adversity, and obstacles to overcome. They're just blowing smoke up your butt, pretty much. That's really what it comes down to. But one of these problems are bound to happen. So that's why you need to be a member, so we can personally help you guys on these calls. Turning to a course isn't going to help you, solve those problems. It will definitely, help you gain knowledge, but going to forums isn't going to help you. You need the guidance from someone who has been there and legitimately gives a damn, like Chris and I, and that's what you get as a member. You get our undivided attention and expertise, and we truly, truly care about you guys' success. Now, doesn't it make more sense to give yourself the gift of that kind of constant, ongoing support than it does to do anything else, including doing nothing at all? Of course it does. I told you guys, you're worth making the investment. If you have a gift, don't sit there and let fear, prohibit you from making a really, really great, investment. Go ahead and go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go right now and enroll today.
Preach, Eric, preach.
More questions.
All right, next question. Do you offer support if I get stuck? Yes, we have a support team on hand to answer questions. Plus, you have access to us daily and on the Q&A calls that ask us anything you want. And when you sign up for the in-person live event, you not only get 3 whole days with us, but you get one-on-one coaching calls with us twice per month. And we didn't tell you this, but when you invest in this in-person training, you also get our WhatsApp instant voicemail account where you can ask any questions you like and get an answer in as close as real time as possible.
Man,
All right.
guys, that'd be really crummy if we didn't sit there and, answer the questions and all that with support.
So when is a 3-day event in person? It's going to be a few months after you join the program. The reason is that the requirement is that you have to go through the 8-week course, and we want to give you guys enough time to make sure that happens. Plus, this gives you guys time to kind of book the flights and everything like that, the logistics, hotel, all that. You will also have more than enough notice to plan for it. And if you can't make the dates work, then we'll have another one a few months later. Okay, trust me, we work around you. We're going to make it happen no matter what. But we encourage you to do everything possible to be at the very first available event after you finish the home study course, because it will give you a massive jump start to get to your business profitable from the get-go. Man, I'm so excited to meet you guys in person, hang out with you guys, and help you launch your business in 3 days.
Ooh, I second that too. That's going to be a game-changing event. I mean, honestly, we're just going to really just go above and beyond and just make it all about you guys. Okay, next question. Am I one of the top 20? Did someone just ask this question a little while ago? All right, guys. So we have no way, honestly, to really know if right now. I can't sit there and just blow smoke up there. So I really don't know. The only way to know is to go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go, and you'll see when you log in at the bottom of the menu on the left side if it has a script bonus in there. And if for some reason it doesn't, then that means you slacked off and you took a lot of time to think too much. So you're sitting on the fence slacking. Stop slacking. It's time to take action. You know you're worth investment. You know the investment's going to help you. All right. So look at all the stuff you're going to get. It will literally transform your life, your business. This is a new opportunity for every single one of you and all of you to have to take advantage of. And it's all going at, dynamicinnercircle.com/go. You're backed by a full 30-day, money back guarantee. You have Chris and I's back, 100%, which means that, if 28, 29 days, it doesn't work for you, let us know and we will give you your money back. It's not about the money. But if you're like Matt or Brandy or Henrik, the ones that we talked about earlier, and Albert, then they're all successful online coaches in our community that are having success, and we have proved and we have shown you guys their testimonials and their case studies that they started from the bottom. And why can't you do that? Even if you have an established business, why can't you take it to the next level? Why not? So if that's you and you want that now, then it's time. The time is now. There's no perfect time to do this. Don't wait for some magical little thing to come, a dream. The time is now, guys. There's no perfect timing to sit there and take action. So go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. I mean, we want to help you guys out.
Next question. This all sounds great, but I just don't have the time. Come on. I've heard that too many times.
I've heard that too.
Time. I can't stand the time thing. This all sounds great, but I just don't have time. So you know what? If you're on the fence about this and you're sitting on the order form right now and you're thinking about getting started and hesitating, there's something I just have to get off my chest, all right? I'm going to be real. A lot of people ask me this and they say, this all sounds great, but I just don't have the time. Here's the thing. I'm not going to BS you about what it takes to be successful. This takes about 30 minutes per day, 5 days per week. You've got to do it. There's no way around it. Anyone else telling you that is lying to you. Anyone else telling you that is just trying to make a quick buck off you, selling you hot air and selling you empty dreams. But the fact of the matter is 30 minutes, 5 days a week, you got to do it. There's really no excuse for that. And if you think about it, we know it's our natural inclination to be like, oh, I just don't want to do that, or I don't have time. But let's get real with each other right now. I really care about you. So does Eric. And I'm going to get even more real with you right now. 30 minutes a day is one episode of The Real Housewives of Orange County. Actually, it's less than one episode of that. That's what 30 minutes really is in your life, isn't it? It's only 30 minutes. You can't even watch a whole episode of The Real Housewives in 30 minutes. So I'm curious. I want to ask you a real honest question right now. Which would you rather have? A successful online fitness coaching business that brings you freedom in your life? Or would you rather have an incomplete episode of The Real Housewives? They don't care about you. Look, we both know that your goals and dreams to travel the world, having flexibility to make your own schedule, and helping others achieve their health and fitness goals is way more important than another episode of The Housewives. Don't let a TV show come between you and starting your business that you deserve. Click the link below and get started.
By the way, guys, that was actually Chris's favorite, reality show, The Housewives of Orange County.
No, I like the Jersey one, actually.
All right, so next question is, will calls be recorded in case I can't make them? Oh, man, great question. Yes, all Q&A calls will be recorded and added into the members area for you to listen to at your convenience. But we encourage you to be on the calls live because that's the way you're going to get the questions, answered every week. But yes, absolutely, we're going to have all those, saved so you guys can even go back and revisit them and catch something maybe you guys didn't in the first time. The next question is, how long do I have to go through this course? That's another great question. And this is pretty much, Yeah, I love this question. So how long do I have to go through this course? You have access to the course forever. It's delivered weekly, but you can go through at your own pace. If something comes up and you get a little behind, no worries. I mean, just jump back right on. Just like kind of like fitness, right? You fall off the wagon, just get back on track. It's not going anywhere. You have lifetime access to, your account, your portal, all the documents, videos. So now we've told you how the whole system works. We've shown you how you can become an online fitness coach, an amazing one. We've shown you that you only need a proven system to make all this work. But you know what? To be successful with this, you're going to need more than information alone. I promise you that. We know you can be successful with this system. I really, really believe you can. But you're going to need coaching. You need coaching to help expedite the learning curve. I'm telling you guys this. You will also have questions that need answering, and you might need help in the accountability department too. Let me tell you this. We take our job as coaches very, very seriously, whether that's coaching, training, nutrition, lifestyle, or business coaching. Very seriously, we take it. We won't let you quit on yourself. We will get there. We will get through everything together because we're going to still have ups and downs too as coaches. It's not like a linear road for us. You can't do that with just a few videos on YouTube and some PDFs. I'm sorry, you just can't. We tried it. It just doesn't work. Information alone won't cut it. You need to take action. You need to learn from people that have been doing this for a long time. The success rate when people go at it by themselves is almost 0% because you get so confused and lost. There's so much information overload. It's like, where do you start, right? But our success rate for those who work with us and use our system is closer to 100%. I kid you not. If information alone were enough, then you could have turned to Google by now. You wouldn't be on this webinar. You need a guide who has been there before. Who can take you right there right now. You need a mentor. You need us. You need us to help you guys with this because we've been through this. We've been through the heartache. We've wasted money. We've shed tears on our business. We've been through it. That's why both of our programs have accountability built into them. Go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go and let's get you the accountability you need, and most importantly, the investment that you've been waiting for and the mentors you need. Next question.
A lot of people tell us this is expensive. You know what? It is. It's expensive. By the way, a lot of people tell me this is expensive. You know what? It really is expensive. I have to keep repeating that because some investments in life are expensive, but you know what? You have to make those investments in life to really push the needle forward, and that just depends on what your goals are, your ambitions, everything like that. But you know what? Our program is expensive and there's a reason behind that. Okay. So not prohibitively expensive, but enough to keep the freebie seeking knuckleheads at bay, right? I mean, think about it. $997. If you spend $997 today, it's not like for the rest of your life, you're never going to have that $997 again, right? You all have income. Everybody else has an income. And if you have no income, then you're really in trouble, right? Because everyone else is either got a job or a business. Money always comes back to us. It always replenishes itself. Remember what we talked about earlier. It always replenishes itself. What about the time you would otherwise spend trying to figure stuff out, right? What about the time you would waste just with implementation alone, not knowing how to do something? What about the time you would waste not getting the customers that you could be getting? What about the time you would be wasting not helping people reach their health and fitness goals? You're never going to get that time back, right? $997 is nothing. It's just a drop in the bucket. But for the right person, this program is really designed to pay you. That's why we built it. Think about this. Would it be worth $997 to have us create an online fitness program for you this month? Would you think would happen? What would you think would happen if we put up a Facebook ad and said, "Hey, we're here for hire. We're going to build an online fitness program for you for $997." Do you think people would take it? Hell yeah, they would take it. What if it was $10,000? Do you think they would take it? Yeah, they would take it. You want to know why I know this? Because it's 25 grand. When we take on a private client, it's 25 grand. It's a retainer plus royalties. As you can see, it's super freaking valuable to have us creating your online fitness programs. Money talks, people pay it, right? This is a no-brainer for you. So would it be worth $997 to have us train you on how to create an online fitness program and give you all the templates, inside information, sales scripts, and more? Of course it would be. Don't you think if you deployed your online fitness coaching business, you'd get a positive return on that investment? We think so. If you're like most people, you'd tell me you'd probably pay for your program within the first week, just from the proceeds from just one new client. You'd probably tell me that everything else that after that one client would be gravy, right? That's why we designed this whole program to replicate what we do in our business. We want to make it a no-brainer for you. Plus, we take a lot of pride in helping members win big. When you become a member today, you'll get access to our Facebook community, which is private. You can ask questions. Well, you'll hear from other people in the community. Yeah, dude, I tried this and this worked. Here's the results. I got it. I launched this promotion and here's the results. It's fun. And it's really, really makes us feel very, very good. It's a huge payoff for us to be able to do that because we all learn from each other and get motivated and inspired to build our businesses.
And those Facebook communities are key. I mean, the key word is community. Like I told you earlier in the webinar, we're all about building communities and developing cultures here. So that's going to be a game changer too. But let's fast forward a year from now and assume you've been following along and you actually did the trainings and came to the, to the workshop and worked with us for 3 days. Your business is totally transformed. Your significant other is ecstatic that you have the money and the time to do things you both love to do together. You're traveling the world. You're making a huge impact in lives of your clients, watching the weight melt off them being happy, watching them build lean muscle, watching them overcome health and physical challenges. I mean, you feel amazing. You're a brand new person. How would that feel to you? Honestly, how would that feel to you? I told you how I felt, that how gratifying that is to serve people all around the world. I want to know how you would feel. I really want to know, what would you feel like if you actually lived like that and it was just a normal day in your life, living that badass lifestyle? It's possible. It's possible if we did it. Well, I want you to think about something right now. I want to get real with you because you know what? We're not going to get results if we can't get real here. And Chris and I, we're going to keep it real with you guys all the time, even as coaches. If you take that $9,997 investment, okay, and we divide it by that year, that's just $27.39 a day. I'll repeat that, $27.39 per day. What's more important, that $27.39 or having a business that gives you the time and financial freedom to live your dreams and a badass lifestyle? What's more worth it? $27.39 or helping people achieve their weight loss goals? $27.39 or the incredible pride you feel looking in the mirror knowing you are making a difference in the lives of your clients and knowing that you took control of your life and you're sharing your gift with the entire world helping people. Hey, if we need to, we'll even send a check for $27.39. I mean, I don't mind covering that. I don't know about Chris. He's kind of the more cheaper one. So your first day, if that's a big deal for you, okay, we'll send that check. Why? Because $27.39 is nothing. It really isn't. We're not going to miss it, and neither would you. So, but if that's what it takes to help you, get results and trust us, and that's fine. We can make that happen. Well, we'll have it on your doorstep tomorrow. Let's put it that way. Just call or email after you enroll and we'll send it to FedEx. Send it through FedEx. I promise you. What's funny is the shipping is more than the actual check if you really think about it, but we'll do it anyways if that's what it takes to help you because we believe in our system and we want to help you guys, explore your guys' gifts and talents to the world.
So which would you rather have? Would you rather have $27.39, which could maybe buy half of a decent meal at a nice restaurant? Or would you rather transform your business and create assets that continue to provide for you and your family forever, travel the world, and exploit your gift? Which is more important to you? Make that decision right now. And if your business isn't where it should be, then maybe you've been making decisions that aren't serving you. Isn't it time to make that change today, right now, where we can work together and really get you on the path to where you want to go? Don't you want to make a change today and stand up for yourself and erase those limiting self-beliefs? Go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go and let's get this party started. All right, next question. What's the difference between personal training and online fitness coaching?
These are good questions.
Yeah, this is a good question. All right, so let's get this one going. That's kind of an awkward question of the day. So personal training is like having a calculator. It does math. It can add things and subtract things. It's kind of cool, right? Online fitness coaching is like having an iPhone. Yeah, we get an app that does a calculator, but we got a whole bunch of other stuff as well, okay? That's honestly the difference. Now, one of the things that doesn't get talked about is that when you're working at a gym training your clients, what happens to your clients if you decide to move gyms or move to another city? What happens? Yeah, you're right. They stay at the gym they have a membership with, or they stay in their town. That means all the work you did to build up your client base just goes completely out of the door when you move to a different city or gym, and you have to start all over from scratch again. It's really a horrible model for long-term success. When you're coaching clients online, they can be anywhere in the world, so you can coach them. If they move or change gyms, no problem. They're still your clients, right? Because they're online. If you want to live in 12 different countries next year, one new country every month, you can do that, and you can still have your clients. There's nothing wrong with that. You get to build long-term and lasting relationships with your clients, and that really isn't possible or realistic with the traditional personal training model. It's like the iPhone versus the calculator. That's the nicest way to say it. So if you're realizing now that online fitness coaching is a much better way to deliver your expertise, then go now to dynamicinnercircle.com/go.
Alrighty, next question. Are you kidding me? This one again? Am I one of the top 20? Oh gosh, I'm laughing at this one. So look, I'm a nice guy, but I'm really not gonna sit here and spend time and acknowledge this, because if you're really still waiting and on the fence, like, come on, it's like, now is the time. I talked about that. This is your future you're investing in. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself and the systems that, we're creating for you, if you don't believe in our guidance and expertise, then maybe it's not for you. So, if you do though, and it's for you, once again, go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go, and we'll see you guys there. Alrighty, last and final question is, will this work for my business? I love this question. I think this is a really, really good question to end this with. And then we get this all the time from people, right? That we meet outside of the online fitness coaching world. They're always asking, will this, work for my business? How do I know it's for me? They're like, that online fitness coaching sounds cool, but will it really work for my business? I always tell them the same thing. Well, it depends, right? So does your business need clients? They're like, yeah. Does your business need leads? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, it will definitely work for you then, right? So yes. If you need clients or leads, then yes, the dynamic inner circle system will work for you guys. Why would you guys not want more leads and more business? That's kind of what it is, guys. That's what it's about. This system gives you the ability to quickly jump into online fitness coaching, to get more clients, to generate more leads, to sell your services and even your products if you do product launches, and to run a company that gives you the time freedom and the quality of clients you want, which is exciting. So for most of you guys, this will be a new opportunity that will change your life forever. I promise you that. It's changed our lives. We've showed you guys everything, our backstory. It's changed the lives of our mentors. It's changed the lives of our students, the case studies we showed you. It's changed the lives of over 1,000 people that we've worked with and served. And now it's going to have the chance to change your life. It really is. But only if you take that leap of faith and choose faith over fear, okay? You have to take action and believe in yourself. You have to know that this is an investment for you, that you are worth it, that you can serve the world and create a badass business going forward. So go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go right now to get this special package. If you wait, it will not be there, okay? I promise you that. Don't wait. This offer is open right now, and we may have it open for the next day or two, but then it's going to be closing down, and it will be gone. And then as soon as it is closing, it will only be available at triple the price on our website like we showed you, and many of the bonuses won't be available. You guys want those damn bonuses. I'm telling you, those bonuses are amazing. So if you've been sitting on the fence, like the person keeps asking that question, wondering and hovering and looking at all these people having fun inside of the dynamic inner circle, looking at all these success stories that are pouring out of our community, now is the time to join us. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Today is the time to make the investment and join us. We want you on the inside. It's amazing, and we want you to be part of it.
This is a whole new opportunity. This wasn't here a few years ago. Seriously, when I think back at it, if I would have started 6 years ago and this opportunity was here, I would have jumped on it. Seriously. So this opportunity is here for you. Okay. This is a whole new opportunity for you and for me and for everybody to completely transform our lives. And it starts now. It starts with you making the first commitment. Okay. We can bring you all the way to the water, but you have to drink it. After you drink it, we are here to support you. And if for some crazy reason it doesn't work out, for the first 30 days, whatever it takes, sometimes things happen. Just let us know anytime in the first 30 days and we will give you your money back. Whether you invest in this today or not, it will not change our lives at all. Okay. We really want you to guys to understand that we're doing fine. Over 1,000 clients. We're fine over here. This is not about us. It's not about Eric or Chris making more money. This is about you. It's about you making a decision in your life right now that can transform the trajectory of your life forever. Okay. I remember going to a Tony Robbins event called Date with Destiny, and he talked about how going to this event was going to change the trajectory of your life and change your destiny. And that's what this moment is for you right now. Okay. You can either say yes or you can say no. If you say no, you're going to be on the same path you're on. And if you love that path, that's awesome. Stick to it. But if you want more, if you want to sit there and unlock your gift and share it with the world, this is your date with destiny. This is your opportunity to make a shift and go where you want to go. This is growing, and we want you to be a part of our community. We want you to be a part of what we are doing with this movement because it will change your life like it has for so many other people. So don't wait.
Huge shout out to Tony Robbins. I love that guy. Great stuff. So if you haven't enrolled in the Dynamic Inner Circle already, I can only think it's because you're worried about making a bad decision. And just think about it. What other bad decisions have you made along the way, right? Just think about that question. And you know what? Maybe you are making a bad decision. I'm not psychic. I have no idea. Maybe this is not for you. Like I said, if I was psychic, I'd probably be doing something else. But let me ask you a question. I love asking these type of questions. What if you're not making a bad decision? What if you're making a great decision? Have you ever thought about that? Let's get real for a minute, all right? Let's say you become a member and you hate it. Well, that's pretty much the worst case scenario, right? You become a member and you're like, that totally sucks. This totally sucks. I wish I wasn't a member. Well, let's just say it's the worst thing you've ever had and it's just awful, all right? Can it get worse than that? I mean, realistically, can it really get worse than that? I mean, seriously, it's not like you're going to become a member and the world's going to explode. The worst possible situation is you become a member of the Dynamic Inner Circle and you're like, I don't think I really like it. This probably isn't for me. I don't like these big eyebrow twins. That's your worst possible situation. Can we agree it's the worst case scenario? Show of hands, comments. I mean, I think it is. Okay, so if that happens, Here's how to fix it. Just let us know and you'll get a full refund, like we said, with your 30-day money back guarantee. It'll be like it never happened. It's like you hit a big delete button. Okay, so that's pretty easy, right? You just cancel and you're no longer a member. You just send an email to the support system. You don't have to even talk with anybody or talk with us. That is the worst case scenario.
Here's your best case scenario though. What if you become a member and you get some good ideas and you start implementing those ideas and you start making changes to your business and you start seeing the results that you want, and those results lead to the freedom that you want to have in your life. And those results lead to you to provide better for your family, contribute more to society and more to your community. And those results completely transform the quality of your life for everyone that is attached to you. Remember what we talked about, living a badass lifestyle. That is the quality of your lifestyle. What if this actually happens? Hey, look, you're still here. You're still reading this. You're still watching this. So you know that you got a pretty strong gut feeling that this is exactly what you've been looking for. Let me ask you another question. What if your gut feeling is right? Look, 90 days from now as a member, you could completely revolutionize your entire business. Heck, even 30 days you could have been up and running, getting clients in the door, and you could have seen amazing results from it. 1 week from now, you can be on a live call with us personally, and we can transform your coaching business from a loser to a winner. And the next thing you know, you're back in the game. That could happen. All right. So isn't it at least worth trying? After all, worst thing that can happen is that you hit the delete button on this whole thing. You get your money back. You're not a member anymore, and you start from scratch again. And you still get to keep some of the templates we have, like the client acquisition program. You still get to keep the Save Your Butt client templates. You still get to keep the damn black box we sent over to you guys. And you keep the script. All that is yours to keep. You just don't have to be a member anymore. That's your worst case scenario. That's not so bad. But the best case scenario is genuinely life-changing. So go ahead and go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. Let's get started and enroll, and let's build your online fitness business.
Let's get started. Guys, I didn't even realize that the timer on the left side was out. Holy moly. I told you guys, Chris and I talk way too much. Okay, so some of you guys are wanting to know, where do we get the slides for today's presentation, which is a great question, and we said that we were going to give those to you. So go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go, and at the very bottom of the page, there is a link that says download slides. And then all you do is right-click it on that, and then click save as or save link, and that's all you really need to do is just save it to your computer. So just to kind of recap everything in today's webinar, which again, I appreciate your guys' time so much. Number one, you're getting the online fitness coaching masterclass, the client template package, the industry insider secrets, the perfect offer template, 6 months of weekly group coaching accountability calls. And when you take us up on our in-person intensive program, you also get our client acquisition system, the dynamic black box, 6 months of bi-weekly one-on-one coaching calls with yours truly, Chris and Eric. And you get to come out to LA and work directly with us and our team for 3 full days for an awesome live event. And when you get started during this special presentation, the webinar we're having, you also get free access to the script, what we talked about, all the bonuses. I mean, does that sound more than fair? Honestly, does that sound fair, guys? Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, we just appreciate you being on the web class today. How many of you guys had a good time today? Just please type in the chat box if you guys had a good time, if you guys learned some valuable stuff, some good nuggets. If you had a good time today, let us know. We really just want to know. You guys must have had a good time because there's still hundreds of you guys on here, and that's truly, truly awesome. We're always about, over-delivering, just delivering value, and we really just appreciate you guys spending, your time with us, especially with us. If you're still on the fence though, now is the time to open a new browser window. Go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go and get started. Take action, guys. We want you to be part of our community, part of this movement we're creating. This will change your life forever like it has for us, for our other case studies and students. After you get in there, if any hiccup happens, any questions come up, it's nothing to freak out about. Just email the email address you see on the right, at the bottom right screen, support@dynamicinnercircle.com. We are here to support you guys. We are here. We are here. We're not going anywhere. We are here for you to help you guys succeed, be part of what you're doing. So get off the fence, make the move, make the investment. You guys are worth it. You guys have a gift to offer the world. So go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. Remember, there is no risk. And we have 100% money back guarantee. Chris and I aren't just going to sit there and take your money. But the only way to know if this is right for you is to get started right now and take action. We will see you on the inside of the members area, and we cannot wait to see your success stories, to see the transformation in you, in your life, and in the lives of your clients. You can get your account at dynamicinnercircle.com/go.
That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go. And for some of you guys, you'll be jumping into this tonight, and some of you will be with us here in LA. And we cannot wait. We're looking forward to meeting you, seeing you, and helping you build your online fitness coaching business. Thank you again so much. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Go to dynamicinnercircle.com/go right now. We'll see you soon to help you build your business. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.
Thanks so much, guys. See you guys soon.